I
Always.
took that
We're
as you're
always
good.
prepared.
Oh, yeah, no, we are. And I was prepared for the switch, as I always am. You can't find a single session where I wasn't. Welcome, travelers! If you are new here, and even if you're not, my name is Brenna. I am your PTO DM, and welcome to Tales from the Catacombs. This is our tabletop RPG adventure that my friends and I are blessed to share with you. This game uses the Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition 2024 system and rules, and the setting is a homebrew based on the rock album Razia's Shadow by Forgive Durden. Maybe that's what we'll do this weekend in case I can't get the game filled. Maybe this weekend is when we'll do the concert on our anniversary on the 7th. By the way, this weekend is Catacombs' 3-year anniversary, which is very cool, February 7th. Which also means it's somebody else's anniversary. I'm just saying. I'm just saying it might rhyme with saying. Player. I didn't plan that one. So yay, happy anniversary to Catherine and her husband as well. Yay! So excited. But this weekend we do have a jam-packed weekend of stuff happening over on Twitch. I love that it wound up that way, and I'm gonna claim that was on purpose, and that's where I'm gonna let that be. So, before we get too lost in our adventure, please be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, make sure that you are following us over on Twitch, especially now as our anniversary is coming up and we've got stuff happening. Friday evening, there is going to be a collab stream with another Catholic gaming streamer. Gigs. Saturday, we are running someone else's dungeon, a micro dungeon, using some characters that the players are welcome to make, these 3rd level characters, and we're going to run a little dungeon that someone else made. Very cool. And then Sunday, we have another collab stream with another Catholic gamer. We're going to be talking about faith and gaming for a little while and answering some questions that we have about the concept. So it'll be fun and full and exciting. And also, help our algorithms by leaving comments on this video. I don't have a question prepared, but hey, do you guys have a question you want to ask the nice people at home? This is not to actually put you on the spot. I just legitimately did not have a question prepared.
Ask them something about anniversaries, but I don't know specifically what.
So how would you celebrate?
What is anniversary?
What does anniversary mean to you?
It's like the Jeopardy. Could I have what is anniversary for 500?
If you spent, here's a question. What is the longest TTRPG campaign that you have participated in? Anniversary. Close enough related? I think so. Let's go with that one. I like it. Without further ado, please enjoy this session of Razia's Shadow, a 1000-year interlude. Let's recap. Session 60, The Princess and the Plea. The Vivere investigated the spider's nest further and found it to be a bandit hideout. Whether the bandits chose to leave or were forced out wasn't clear. They only knew with certainty that the little hand they found in the spider cocoon belonged to Vivia. Back outside, a group of Peace Watch called out in search of the Vivere. They had heard stories about them and asked for their assistance in Cadence. The Vivere followed them to meet Lord Harbin Grey, who resided over Cadence. Unfortunately, he seemed to have ulterior motives and set his guard to attack the group and capture Viola in his manor. The heroes defeated their would-be captors and killers and learned that Lord Grey was after a bounty on Viola. The Vivere heard more guards in the manor riled up and had to decide quickly what to do next. Beau made one immediate decision. He wouldn't leave Lord Grey alive to try for any more bounties.
It's also important to note that we all still look like Viola.
Yeah, that's true too.
We're going to add a note in here, addendum. Everyone looks like Viola.
I was thinking
Ask
about
us
how
why. Go watch the
when
last session.
Beau was drinking the Duke's blood, that it was Viola. It looked like Viola doing it.
And considering that there was someone left with the Duke in there, and they didn't see which Viola entered, I'm so excited to see where this goes. Oh!
There are gonna be some great
Yeah,
rumors going around
mean,
about Viola the vampire.
Beau did talk, and his voice
say,
did
Beau
not
did
sound
speak.
like Viola.
Yeah.
He did say wonderful.
But still,
100%. But who knows what a fiend possessed Viola might sound
In
like
a
as she
tizzy
cares for
of the
someone's
guard,
neck.
he mistook it. He thought it sounded much more feminine.
Beau is,
Could be.
I mean, Beau
That
is
was
pretty
dramatic.
fantastic. It's dramatic. Yeah, I'm gonna, pardon me half a second. I need to write that down because on hindsight, that feels kind of important to remember.
No.
So when Beau drinks Lord Grey's
I thought you were gonna say when
blood?
he drinks blood, like all the time, he just looks
Always.
It turns into
He looks
Viola.
like Viola.
I mean, he could
Drinking
use his
of blood
masquerade
makes one of
tattoo to do it every
Do
single.
not.
You got to keep the tradition now.
I only drink
Um,
blood as Viola.
He needs to put it in this beautiful goblet, just like some golden something, and just make it very highfalutin. Next time, never mind. He looks like Viola. That's important to know. Boop, boop, boop. All right. That was for each exclamation point that I put next to that sentence. So, the four of you are on this first level of this lower level. I'll just say it's a beautiful two-story.
In the kitchen
You're on
now,
this lower
right?
level.
Because I think we ran
well-
to catch up with Snow.
You went to go catch up with Snow. Snow was in the kitchen with some confused and steadily more confused helpers, servants in the house. You do hear the incoming of Peace Watch. It does appear to be from this same level. So the only kind of maybe safe would be an upper story. Which I will say, you passed some grandiose looking stairway as you turned, and then boom, there was the kitchen and the staff moving about. Beau reconnects, I guess, with the four of you. So what are we doing?
I wouldn't mind we go upstairs and check out the room and see what
Make
else
it
up
fast.
there.
Let's do it.
All right. Up we go.
You backtrack a little bit into a short hallway. There's a beautiful wooden staircase. You make your way up past more of these ornate banners and different accoutrements on the walls. You get upstairs. It's an otherwise simple floor setup, and there are a few doors, but there is one that is larger. It looks like it is carved to be more ornate, and you may assume that from what you know of Lord Grey and his interest in seeming very powerful and being rich, maybe more than other things. Not necessarily uncaring, but definitely puts money first. You may assume that was an important door in his home.
That one. Viola
Is
will go
it
open
locked?
Are you trying the door?
Yeah.
Okay. There's this kind of gemmed handle, this knob. You turn it, and the door pushes open.
Viola, you want to
Heyo.
bang that knob?
No.
It's made of gems. We might as well take it for the road.
I'm not gonna spend time trying to get this doorknob off.
Just give it a good smack.
Does
No,
it sound like
I
any
wanna
guards have
look for other
followed us
things.
upstairs yet?
No, does not sound like that yet. It sounds like there may be some more investigation. It sounds like maybe they've just reached the dining hall, perhaps.
Cool.
I wish Beau had an acid type spell. Can melt it off the door.
Just melt it right off.
Yeah.
You're welcome to do as you please. If you'd like to find another way to melt it off the door.
No, I don't think
What do we
Firebolt would
see
get to
inside
that
the
heat
room
level.
when we-
All right.
I guess
What do
we'll
we
start
see
investigating
inside
the room.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Is there anything
door
that we could use to
opens.
bar the... Oh, I thought we were in the room already. Never mind. Describe
I
the
was
room
just-
and then I'll decide what we blocked the door with.
Thank you for allowing me such. Yes, the door opens into a beautifully ornate room. You can see across from you is this plush bed. It has the canopy, like that half canopy, and some beautiful thick drapes around it. There's a vanity, a large mirror, some candles set up. You can see there are 2 large windows on either side, an armoire, full of everything you could imagine would be in a wealthy man's room. One thing that stands out immediately, especially to you, Viola, is upon this vanity, there are, all manner of things, but you also see in this place of seeming importance, there's a stand, and it is carved to look like 2 delicate hands holding up what appears to be a golden dagger.
Oh. Viola's gonna snatch that dagger.
Snatch up the dagger. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
I would say no checking for traps first.
No.
Who puts
I can't
traps
find
in
out.
there?
It's fine. I got remove curse.
I'm ready.
14.
14. Okay.
Yes.
You snatch up the dagger. For a moment, it feels almost warm in your hand, and almost tacky, as if maybe something were trying to come off of it, something maybe trying to stain your hand or whatever. But as you look, it does not appear to have affected you, whatever it might have been, whatever protective measure. Congratulations.
Um,
And if you want to investigate the room, you can all give me an investigation check.
yeah.
If you were looking for anything else while you were here.
Did you say there was a desk in here? Sorry, I started reading something at one point in time.
Yeah, there would be some kind of ornate writing desk.
My
Armoire,
investigation was a
obviously.
nat 1.
Beautiful. That knob, you just cannot get it out of your head.
15.
Okay.
16.
Okay.
21.
All right. You find all manner of various, nice, rich clothing. There's candles and golden candlesticks and a lot of very standard things. However, as Viola was wondering, if there was a writing desk, you do spot a writing desk, unlocked drawer, and within it, you are able to find a series of papers, all of which look like letters of some kind. There's one that it looks like it's a complete letter. You can see a kind of stamp or imprint on it that looks like the royal sigil. And on the others, they all look kind of crunched up, or at least set aside and unfinished. But those do not have the royal seal upon them.
Just grab all of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say Viola will just take all of them.
Okay.
Do we hear any commotion outside of the room yet?
Not immediately outside the room, but you can hear the drifting voices, and they do sound like they're getting closer, at least to the bottom of the steps, or to that hall.
Do we want to
Let's
have like
just-
a lot more time to investigate here, or do we think we can be done soon?
I think we can be done soon.
All right.
Okay.
I have a question. Can we see any evidence of what Beau did at the close of last session? Does he
Oh,
have
yeah.
any bloodstains on him?
That's what
on
I
his
was
mouth, on
reading
his
whenever
face?
Bren was describing the thing, because I was like, did he do prestidigitation before he left the room? And it didn't say it in the notes.
Whereas the illusion get stuff on it, if he looks like Viola right now, I don't know exactly how seeming works in that regard.
Can the illusion be affected by what is naturally happening around it? I didn't think of that either. I was about to ask if he did, because I don't think he said anything about it before we ended the session.
I'm not sure. That's why I was asking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a great question.
The spell does not specifically say that, other than it does not hold up to physical inspection. That's the closest it gets to saying something about that. So I would imagine that since the illusion you could kind of think of as being like over a person.
Mm-hmm. And it would take a closer physical investigation to spot that it was in fact an illusion.
Right. I feel like it wouldn't necessarily add something like that. It's weird because like in some ways you know that it would. Like if somebody, like if you pick up something, the illusion doesn't hide that you've picked something up. It will still show that thing in your hand. Like there has to be some give and take there, but where exactly that line is up to interpretation.
Yeah, the spell lasts
Yeah, because like if you got flour thrown on you, would that hide or would that?
Yeah, would that just not be there?
Kind of thing?
I would honestly, the changes wrought by the spell fail to hold up to physical inspection. For example, if you use the spell to add a hat to a creature's outfit, objects pass through the hat. A creature takes the study action to examine the target against your spell DC. Become aware the target is disguised. I think it would. This is a 5th level spell.
Yeah.
I think it would be odd. It wouldn't hold the illusion if it didn't react naturally with what was happening around it, other than physically, like if you touch an area where something wouldn't be. Like I feel like the outside would still be affected by natural things.
Another question that would be posed by this is that like during combat, can we see each other get hurt at all? When we're
right, like you'd wind up with you've got cuts, you've got whatever, because the original spell held, the original illusion held, but things after that would just be what would happen to that person, and it would help maintain the credibility of the spell. If suddenly you were not covered in blood after getting slashed, that would make the spell seem less effective. I would probably rule that changes done would be
the magic
obvious.
would adapt.
It would be, yeah. That's what I would rule. So really,
we might not see like fangs in Beau's mouth when he smiles right now because Viola doesn't have fangs. But there might be bloodstains around his mouth from drinking blood, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Any other cuts or bruises that we sustained during battle would also be showing.
Oh, and his eyes wouldn't change color either.
His eyes would not change color. No. So then it would just be a question of, in all honesty, like, would Beau have remembered to
wipe his face?
Have you politely dabbed your face as Viola would? Did you did you have the essence of Viola in you?
I mean, he would remember to like do that, but then I guess that would, if you're saying that it was physical there, then technically it would just be moved to like the back of his hand. But I also don't know. Like, I don't know if Ste'yn would look at the back of his hand and be like, somebody had something to drink.
But I mean,
blood. We just got out of battle.
Everyone's got
blood from ourselves and from the people around us.
I don't think it's going to be like a perfect wipe either. So
sure, yeah. What is her passive?
Like 23, 28 or something like that.
Passive
I'm gonna
perception
remember.
is for visual stuff is 28.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I thought.
Yeah, and I could say, I would say you could have. I don't think Beau ever got hit in combat.
He did
either.
once, because he got hit, but it mostly went to his temporary HP, and then I think he took like 3 points.
Yeah.
Because it was still Viola hurt him more
Yeah,
physically
Viola.
than
Mhm.
anything else. So most of what he
Yeah.
healed from biting twice was damage inflicted by Viola, not by the enemies. But he did get one
Yeah.
hit.
Okay. I think Ste'yn could. A question might peak in her mind. It may not be the most obvious thing in the world, but you are rather perceptive. I think a question could peak.
Cool.
Or perhaps she would notice specifically like the change of like, hey, I saw everyone after combat and there's new blood on your mouth now that wasn't
Who else
there
were you
last time
fighting?
I saw you.
Cheeky little Ste'yn. Cheeky little Beau.
Cool. Just filing that away for later. We gotta
Excellent.
figure out what we're doing in this house right now. But
Yeah.
just wanted
Yes.
to know if we could tell anything.
And the footsteps are definitely now approaching the steps, or coming up the steps.
Do we find anything else that looks magical or valuable or both?
I mean, there's all manner of probably valuable things that you could, if you wanted to stuff them in the bag of holding, and
Yep,
we could
I do.
determine precisely what. Definitely some candlesticks I mentioned.
I just
But-
imagine that Snow's running around just like holding the bag of hope, holding open, and so we can just like shove things in
We
there.
grab some fancy clothes for disguises for next time we need
Yes.
some
Yes.
disguises.
Yes, that's what I thought you were gonna say when I
All
mentioned
of-
the armoire.
All of the items have a little mark on them, letting them know it was stolen.
They draw a little Kilroy was here on the back of the armoire. Yeah, you would have enough time to maybe nab from like one side of the room a couple things that look pretty pricey before you can hear the guards at the top of the steps shouting, "Where are they? Get them now!"
We did
that's after
confirm
you leave.
window in this room, right? I may have
Two-
missed that.
two big windows.
Two
Okay.
windows.
That's a
Bedrooms,
great
got it.
idea.
Beautiful windows without those obnoxious bars on them. Just really pretty, more ornamental things.
Is there a chair? You could throw the chair through the window. It's a fun way to do it.
There is a chair at the writing desk where you
Excellent.
have the letters.
Let's do it.
Who's chucking the chair?
Viola will.
Do it. Give
Do
me a
quietly. They're looking for us.
Quiet was not part of the plan.
Quiet was not part of this plan.
The
I
DM
remember-
did not plan for quiet.
I had a roommate that was locked out of our apartment. He was just like, yeah, I was considering just like gently breaking the glass. I was like, that's how that works.
With the right tool, you can shatter a pane of glass pretty quietly, but that's a specialist kind of tool. Or
It's not a
He
chair.
was trying to do like an
Not a chair.
incision in the like
I thought the chair was
basically do like one of those spy movie circles and then put in
Yes.
candy. And I was like, no.
Suction cup it and pull it out.
gently put it down, ease your way inside. But you do not, in fact, have the tools. So you-
No.
Well, I mean, maybe if you want to take the time, but they are approaching rapidly. Viola, if you're chucking the chair, you can give me a strength athletics check.
Chair chuck.
I cast chair chuck.
Yeah, that or like an improvised weapon, but you're going up against a thing. There's
17.
okay. You take this. You lift it. It's a hefty chair. Beautiful upholstery on it. A solid wood chair, and then you heft it into just straight. Yeah, you just yeet it into the window. Where it strikes, immediately there's an echoing shatter as the glass goes flying outwards, falling down to the grassy plot below, about 2 stories up.
Are we just jumping out of this and hoping for the best or what?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yep.
Here we come.
It jumps.
We're going.
Pew. You guys leap.
Viola's afraid of heights. No, I'm just kidding.
Not
I'll
anymore, you're
allow
not.
it. Not anymore.
Not today.
Not today, Satan.
Maybe after this, you can be afraid of heights.
Maybe this
Well,
creates your fear of heights.
We're all dealing with fears today.
I was gonna say this is creating a lot of fears for a lot of things for Viola.
Viola's having a day. It's already a long day for her.
Yeah.
The four of you leap out the window and you are otherwise dropping to the ground. Are you doing anything to avoid such a drop, or are we taking 2d6 worth of potentially bludgeoning damage?
Casting feather fall on all of us.
Ah, lovely. You cast. It's just whoever. There's not a limit on how many people.
She's up to 5.
Ah, that works really nicely for a 4-party crew.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I lost my window. There you are. You leap through the glass that is shattered. Beau casts Featherfall, and you go from dropping very quickly to a gentle, steady, sloping drop. Just as you are touching down on the grass, you can hear shouting from above. You see there are Peace Watch looking down at where you are. Some of whom have now crossbows aimed in your direction, and others who seem to be retreating to potentially meet you on the ground. I imagine you guys are getting out of dodge. Okay.
Yeah.
We start running.
No, we can
Ste'yn will
save
give a
that.
bit of a wave and then start running.
Viola
you-
will give them a wave.
Viola will also give them away.
Yes.
4 Violas turn around and
We turn around in perfect sync and just start and just wave.
You start running. Crossbows have a pretty decent range, don't they?
Mm.
We do
Oh.
zigzag formations to help avoid
Zigzag! You got a zigzag!
up to
Um,
320.
I'm gonna say.
What did you say? 2, 3, 20.
Yeah, that's the range that they go up to. A light crossbow.
Where are my
320.
d4s? Where are my
Oh.
d4s?
Okay.
Hold on.
I thought you were saying 2, 3, 20.
Yeah, that's what I was hearing too. I was like, that's not good range at all.
320.
Wow, still up both the boys. You do hear the thunk as 2 bolts get launched, both of which are terribly aimed. One of those was a natural 1 for their attack.
That checks
You
out with
can
the
he-
guards from earlier.
Yeah. One day, guys, one day I'm gonna scare these 4 so bad, like you don't even know. I'm gonna beat them up with a really mean guy.
I mean, we already fought a dragon, so
This
You
is
did.
true.
But
We could
the
fight a
next
bigger
dragon? You don't even know.
we could fight a bigger dragon.
Would you like to fight a bigger dragon?
Always.
Well,
Dungeons and
Suddenly, a red
Dragons.
dragon flies overhead.
Cassie, you'd make a great DM.
And you taught the DM too much, so now you're fighting a dragon.
And now you're fighting a
Dominant
dragon.
monster. It's now my
Yup.
dragon.
Y'all keep heading north and we'll find you another dragon. So you hear the sounds of crossbow bolts thudding into the earth around you as you start booking it. You can see where the city or where the town of Cadence is mostly still broken down. And you can see where you're on the opposite side. You know where the path would be going back towards the encampment and the road. What direction are you guys running, or is it just away and like?
What direction are we running?
I think right
Wait,
now
I
we're
would
just
assume
going
that we would
primarily
try to
away.
run towards
Probably
the
headed back
wall
into the
and
woods
not
around
deeper into
the,
the city. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see where Foothills Grove kind of the expanse of it on the other side of the city. But rather than going through it or back the way you came, you start booking it.
Snow definitely
damn
starts running the wrong direction at first and then does a 180.
What?
No, Viola, this way.
Yes, 4 Violas
Not
escape into the afternoon.
I know where I'm going.
we'll say
4 Violas walking to a bar.
You guys are able to make it back towards back to the trees. There is some, you could hear that there is some pursuit, but you were able to make it to the trees, able to, out of sight of the group that was otherwise pursuing. They seem not to be able to get themselves organized well enough, or perhaps the events in the manor were more important to kind of handle. But you don't suspect they're necessarily just letting it go. However, you are in the trees. You're back in the trees of Foothills Grove. Not a forest you're necessarily very familiar with, but I'm sure you could find your way. So, currently out of danger. What would the 4 of you like to do?
How are we gonna find Vivian?
What,
Are you
so
asking
both
that
spoke at the
while?
same time?
Well, I was gonna say, I assume we're not just gonna be like, well, we could stop here for now, and that we're at least still going in a direction, but it's not the same pace.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
still deep into the woods.
I think we just go further into the woods for now, figure out,
Yeah.
find some place a little more secure, and from there we can decide what to do.
Mhm.
Snow, if you do your tiny hut, it'll look like the surrounding area, yes? A little bit. Not a perfect
correct.
illusion, but...
Not perfectly. Although I can do that too, hypothetically.
You could. You could. To give us a bit more protection from pursuit, at least for a little while.
Mhm.
But I think we keep going for the next probably 10, 15, 20 minutes, just getting further and further away.
Okay. Are you just booking it? Are you attempting to do anything fancy with covering tracks? You do have a ranger among you, but
Somewhat.
But if you
A
He
baby
moonlights
ranger.
as a ranger
Yeah.
sometimes.
you make your way
Part-time gig.
further.
I think we try and cover our
Adventure.
tracks a little bit.
Yeah, because we've been able to slow down now, so we can be a little bit more intentional.
We're trying to be a little stealthier, a little sneakier as we're going.
So I would say all 4 of you, if you can give me either a survival check or a stealth check.
Thank you. I'm going to do survival.
Yeah, it's annoying that my modifier is higher for stealth, but I have to roll it.
Oh my gosh, I rolled a 3. Luckily, that makes it a 14 for stealth.
Do you
We threw
have
some
a
guidance
in
reliable
there.
talent? No, you don't have enough rogue levels for that. Never mind.
No.
I forgot you have more wizard than rogue.
Yeah, I think reliable talent is 8 now. You get it at for rogue.
It's 7.
Oh,
or 8,
7.
something like that.
Yeah, I know it was less than what it used
My
to
rogue
be.
has 7 levels in rogue, and the rest is warlock.
Oh,
but I
the
made sure I
perfect
got-
number.
Truly.
That's a
12.
28.
28, 14,
Survival.
Oh wait, I could
Survival.
use.
28
I got a
survival, 14
6.
stealth.
I got a 16 on my psionic, so I got a 20 stealth if needed.
From 14 to 20, you said.
Yeah, 14 doesn't cut it.
Mark your die.
All right.
So 20, 28,
24.
24. What were you rolling?
Stealth.
Okay.
12.
12. Beautiful.
What about your tactical mind?
Oh yeah.
We gotta
She
join
forgot
the 20
she's
club.
Also a fighter, not just a ranger.
Do I have a second? Yeah, I didn't have to use any second wind. I can do that.
Oh, I have those.
Dirty 20.
There we go. 2 dirty 20s. So 20
I
is
joined
the lowest.
The 4 of you continue on. You slow down a little bit, if just to make sure that you're not causing too much disruption on the ground. You're not snapping twigs and branches in a very obvious kind of way. maybe a little bit of backtracking and moving in another direction, until you find a spot where within the woods where it's a little more it's a little easier for you to feel comfortable to pause and maybe hide out if you needed to. You feel pretty comfortable, you feel pretty confident that if you can just stay unseen, then perhaps even if they do find their way this far in, they may not spot you. So if you want to stop and rest there a moment, you'd feel comfortable.
Stop, tiny hut, short rest, discuss.
What? Did AI just
Dot
take over
exe?
Viola?
Very robotic.
I knew she wasn't the real Viola. You see, I said it the entire last session. I knew
we
it.
dragged the guard with us this entire time. Not realizing.
Yeah.
Random guy.
Viola's back in the house, tied up in a corner.
Oops.
But what if she
well.
Whoops.
Just assumed
All right.
the last one standing was gonna be the real Viola.
Obviously.
You're so good at mimicking her voice.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys have a moment to breathe. In the tiny hut?
All right. So we're just taking a short rest.
Yeah.
Yes,
All
you
right.
may have a short rest.
Snow will take 10 minutes to put up the hut then.
Okay. You don't spot any interruption in that 10 minutes. Seems the coast is still clear.
All right. So what's our next move?
Well, we have those pink bears.
Maybe you could call Vivi again.
Oh, yes. I want to read through those, and I want to take a closer look at this. It was a dagger, right?
It is a dagger.
And I want to take a closer look at this dagger.
Okay. Viola's going to read notes and look at the dagger. Is anyone else doing something specific?
Well, somebody else can read the notes if they want.
Never mind. Viola doesn't have time to read. Reading is for the servants.
Well, I think Beau was the one that brought up the letters, and then Viola was like, oh, yeah, I want to take a look at that dagger, too. Because she would have kept the dagger on her, but she would have put the notes and stuff in the bag of holding.
I mean, Beau would take the notes.
Okay.
I can try reaching out to Vivi again. See if maybe she can tell us something more about what's going on. I know last time we spoke, she wasn't sure what to think of us anymore.
Yeah, but she might, even if it's unintentional, she might give you something.
Right.
She's a child. If you can read through her words.
She was a scared child at that, who apparently lost a hand.
If you use that now, will you still be able to contact your brother at some point today?
Yes. Provided we don't run into too much more. I didn't use many... Mechanically speaking, she didn't use many spell slots yet today.
Ouch.
She used her mace instead. She was trying to be more like Viola.
Exactly.
No, it was perfect. It was perfect. And I love when we break out the mace and the spiritual bonk.
Yes, because once we figure out what's going on with Viola, I think sorry, Vivia, too many V names in the brain right now. Also, we need to talk about this whole situation that just happened about you, Viola, and figure out the next move with that.
One thing at a time.
But why one thing at a time when you can do many things at once?
I can't
I
do
always
many
do many
things at
a
once.
time, but
What should I say to Vivia?
give us your geographical coordinates. Thank you.
Can you even do that, Snow?
Also,
Right, so I'll make her laugh to start.
that always helps me.
I can just come up with something.
Maybe ask her if there's any names that she's picked up on.
You could ask her who made her doubt us. Who's the they or them? You could ask if her hand's okay.
How does your hand feel?
Oh no.
I will refrain from making hand-related puns.
That'll be difficult for her. Proud of you.
We can offer to help reunite her with Glia.
Yeah.
And Rosie.
Family's worried about her.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to get her home.
All right, I think all those questions, and that will be about the length. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Ste'yn will cast Ascending again.
Okay, give me 1 second. Beau, I will answer your follow-up question. We'll get to that, to what you've read. Okay. Remind me when your last, if you can recall, I understand we have long days here. When was your last sending to Vivia?
It was like just yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it
Something
was.
like that. Yesterday, or might have even been earlier today, but I think it was yesterday. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Okay.
It was after we got back from our break. I know that much.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sometimes I forget these long days.
Also,
I'm
as
like,
Beau
oh, so much has
is
changed in this time. No.
as Beau is reading these notes, after he's finished each note, he's feeding it to his tome for referencing later on. So he just
Fantastic.
reads it and then
Okay,
passes
let's-
it through and it eats.
It just starts to shred up the
Oh my
paper, little bits of
gosh.
paper dust coming up.
It was after we got to Cadence. We cast Locate Creature, and there's no immediate ping, so Ste'yn sent Ascending to try and get some information. So it was just a little while ago.
Okay.
Us again.
Hi.
Hey, bestie.
Just checking
Found
in.
your hand.
All right. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Your sister's worried. So are we. Is your hand okay? Who made you doubt us? We want to get you home. Reunite you. I know you're scared. I think that's about it.
Okay. I think it's a little bit over. I'm not crying about it. Unless I wrote something incorrectly.
Not sure if sending was a character limit instead of a word limit. It's like a expose.
Monstrous.
In advanced D&D 3.5 it is. Okay. You get a response. You hear Vivia's voice, and it sounds strangely chipper as she answers you. And she says, I'm okay. Oh, she fully understands how sendings work.
That's okay.
She's about to babble. Poor girl. She says, I'm okay. I can trust you now. I'm not a patron anymore. Now I help. What did she say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
15 is what I've got.
that we're on? Fantastic.
I got like
Thank you for
15 or
counting.
16, but it also depends.
I'm at
So it's been a lot of
15.
Yeah, that's fair.
and I've been
Again-
like, are we including these ums?
I
No, we're not
haven't been
including
counting
ums.
the
The ums
ums
are
or
mine.
repeated words.
The ums are mine.
Well, it would be also very 9-year-old to be like,
And it's just a series of ums in her sending. I'm not a patron anymore. Now I help. And she says, she doesn't say Brenna says I tell everyone to defend the light. Like you.
Got one more word, right?
That's all
It's
she says.
25.
like you
Yeah.
all.
Like you all.
Like
Well,
you. Bye.
Like
Like
y'all.
you.
Big
Bye.
word.
Peace.
Ste'yn will relay that. That's a very different tone than her message earlier today.
Yeah, that's
Could
the
she be under some
contrast is
sort
strange.
of spell? I mean, we did say that she's with like wizarding people, right?
There could be some sort of influence.
Presumably.
Like a charm effect or something, or like, I don't know. Whatever magic thing makes you happy when you're not.
Some people call it Prozac.
Or
There are potions that do things like that. Sometimes prescribed.
sometimes prescribed, sometimes over the counter.
Yeah, I remember my mom got those.
Once
You
upon
know
a
those
time, you could
rich
just get
moms.
healing potions, but then people went crazy, and they get locked up now.
although question could be, is she under some magical effect now, or was she under some magical effect last time you spoke and now she isn't? Either
This
way, it's strange and concerning, and either way, we don't know where she is.
No.
Yeah.
I can burn another one.
Do we
Ask
think
if we
that's
could meet
worth
up
it,
with
though?
her
I mean,
to help her defend the light.
Yeah.
still doesn't mean that she would say anything helpful, though.
No.
I mean, if she's in these woods, what is she gonna say? Hi, I'm in the woods. Well, that doesn't
Neither
help. We
one
still
of
have
you
to scour the
guys
woods.
have the dream spell at all, do you?
No.
I could
I
get
don't,
it if
sorry.
we wait a long time until we level up again.
I do have commune and divination accessibilities
Well,
to maybe divine something.
Yeah, we've got time. Go. You could cast commune as a ritual, right? So you could.
Yes.
You could do that, and at the
Maybe
very least, ask like, is she in these woods? You know,
Is she with the Ember Eyes?
we could
do we need to fight
also,
the Ember Eyes?
when we get out of these woods, if we don't have a lead and we go to a city, we can try and buy a scroll of dream, and I can try
We
it.
could.
Oh, that would be exciting.
Not a bad idea.
What
Have we
what
actually
does
taken a
dream
short
do?
rest yet, or are we still
It makes you invade their dreams and give them nightmares.
Okay, I don't want Beau to do it.
Would you have needed the long rest prior to your sending and
No.
the tiny hut?
No, I
and
was
such?
asking short rest. Ste'yn doesn't get spells back on a short rest.
True. I did. Yeah, it could be either. It's whatever works for you guys.
Okay.
You know,
That's fine. I just want to know when to hit the buttons on my sheet. 'Cause it's fun to hit the buttons.
when you're ready to
Already-
hit the
I already-
button,
I
agree
already
upon
spent
it.
the hit dice.
Oh, the short rest button?
You've hit the button.
I thought we. Yeah, I thought we
Oh,
had.
okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I didn't just
for
yet,
it.
but I am now.
Cool.
All right, and now I'm going to go through. I get 3 spell slots back.
I get back my second wind that I just used.
Well, I'm getting
It's okay,
3
folks at
first
home.
level
I'm
spell
gonna make
slots.
them. I'm gonna send them through another gamut of just boss after boss after boss, and have them run through their spells.
I don't get spell slots back on a short rest.
Mm-mm.
I do feel like the
Not as
bard is
helpful.
done dirty in that regard.
I agree. Which
You
is
can't
why when I
change your
finish my
spells on a
bard
long
classes-
rest. You don't get them back on a short rest. The most
Bard is
shafted
just the-
spellcaster.
Mm-hmm. The bard is the
Okay.
middle child of spellcasters.
Aww.
They're just like,
Shout
we
out to
gave
my
you
brother.
guys, we gave you
That's
guys some
us.
melee weapons you could be proficient with. Take it.
Have fun.
I'm not gonna use that.
I know.
I want magic. Give me magic.
I'm playing
What's
a
the
full
plan?
caster.
I would like to be a full caster, please.
All right.
Well, do we want to just scour the forest at least until the light runs out, or like an hour or
I mean,
something? I don't know.
This is
I
a
can
pretty
find out if
big
she's in this
forest.
forest at all, maybe.
Yeah, so you can do commune first.
All right.
I can
So
always
stay
turn
more.
into like a bird or something and just fly really fast over the forest and
Yep.
When you do
Same as a bird,
commune, do you
clawed.
just like chat up Atala directly?
Yes, I can ask her a few questions. Yes or no answers, kind of thing.
Yes, I chat her up.
We're besties
Why?
on Bestie Line.
why does she only answer yes or no? It doesn't seem particularly helpful of her.
And why did it take so long for you to get to this point?
They had to get to know
I
each
came
other,
here to help out,
okay?
and I'm honestly
How long
feeling
does
so
this
attacked right
courtship
now.
take?
Yeah.
To be clear, I'm not attacking you. I'm attacking Atala.
Wow, I feel so attacked right now.
I'm just saying.
I don't.
She could learn more words than yes or no.
Oh, she
Well, I
knows.
mean, I saw her in a dream last night, and she said more than yes and no. But
Well, then let's just go to
We need to
bed.
Anything about video?
No,
Nothing
we can't
about
just go
Vivia.
to bed.
There are
What
monsters
time
in there,
is it?
You can't sleep.
no,
It is
nothing
pro-
about
it
Vivia.
is-
But we need to go to Eustrom when we get the chance.
Yeah, at this point it's early. It's mid-afternoon. We're calling it mid-afternoon.
that's
for all
kinda
you
what I
guys have
thought.
done.
Makes sense.
Running, resting.
Ste'yn will take some incense out of her bag and light a couple candles. Maybe even set up the nice candlesticks that we just stole. And
Yeah, I thought, Snow will pull out
Inspiration.
the candlesticks from the bag of holding.
Wait, do we still look like Viola? I forget how long that spell lasts.
Yes.
Mhm.
8
hours.
hours.
The
Snow-
rest of the day.
Snow, can you please drop the spell now? It was good at the
I'm afraid
moment.
not. Unfortunately,
I
it will
know how
last the
that spell
entire 8
works. You
hours.
can.
No.
Yeah, dude, it's
It's
that.
permanent. It's stick. See, it doesn't
I'm
come
not.
off.
I'm not Viola Snow. You
Beau,
can't just convince
Beau.
me of that.
I know that you want to look this fabulous, so just enjoy it while it's here. How far? Wait, did Viola? Viola wanted to take a closer look at the dagger during this time
Yes,
as well.
and Beau had a question about the, well, not a question, an assumption, but I wanted to allow for clarification. So you're looking over the dagger. Are you looking for something in particular? Or you're just investigating it and seeing.
She's just looking it over. I can't remember. I know you said that she recognizes it. I'm assuming it has the golden blazing sun, whatever, at the cross guard. I think more so her curiosities are coming now from whatever the stuff was that she felt when she was grabbing it.
It isn't there at all anymore. You imagine it was some type of temporary, like a protective measure that maybe Lord Grey set up or someone set up for him.
Okay. Is it just a regular dagger?
Do you want me to identify that while staying?
Oh, you definitely can if you want to. Viola will
hand that over to him. Beau, as you're reading through that letter, based on everything that's happened so far today, just to, I guess, more just for clarity, I suppose, when give me a
Sorry,
flat
I am
intelligence
listening. I'm
check.
just adjusting the music. If it looks like I was just staring off.
No, you're good. I mean, give me a flat intelligence check. Yeah.
Ooh, nice. That would be a 22.
Beautiful. So there definitely seems to be a kind of a threatening tone to the letter. This is a letter sent to Harbin Grey. And it sounds like when he mentions additional incentive to heed that and to be rightfully rewarded, you could piece together that that's where this whole that's where this situation came about with the bounty. Like, hey, we really need you to shut up. Here's more reason. Like, if you have this opportunity for more money, and we're going to help you. Or rather, it's connected to that. They've gotten some kind of help. He's gotten some kind of help. Something extra, something maybe more powerful, more riches, something. And then you did see that golden dagger. You saw I think you saw whatever Viola, the other thing that Viola pulled out, which kind of looked like a dagger hilt, but otherwise that was all. And so there does seem to be a sense that Amos is connected to this. In this instance. Identify. I always forget that's specifically for magic items.
I totally
Yes.
forgot
is
Viola
specific.
had that other thing she took out of the Duke's pocket.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks like a hilt of a dagger without actually seeing a dagger blade
But identify is specifically for magic.
for magic.
Mhm.
It won't be like,
If there's
this
nothing
is an
magical,
atlas.
Congratulations. It's also dictionary.com.
I've identified this as a dagger. Here you go.
Identifies just
Congratulations.
ask a grok.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Um,
Identifies it.
yeah, it doesn't ping as magical. I will allow you to do, either of you, since you're both staring at it, if you want to do an investigation check on it.
Sure.
What was my intelligence check for? Oh, no, mind. You said it. I remember,
Just to have you roll for fun.
Yeah.
15.
15?
26.
26. It is a beautifully crafted dagger. It feels, despite the majority of it being gold, so also it's probably a rather expensive dagger, despite the majority of it being gold, and I don't know how much Viola necessarily knows about generally gold being more showy than it is properly useful, this still feels like a very useful dagger. It has heft to it, not just in a sense of being expensive, but its design still feels really nice in your hand. As someone who knows weapons in general, this feels like a really nice dagger, advanced somehow. This is unusual and specific. Which makes sense for it being, an arms dealer. But this feels like a unique kind of weapon, and it was in the hands of these people. Like, it's getting around somehow.
Okay. And then Viola will also, after that, get out the one that's just the hilt. And I guess she'll hold it out if Snow wants to identify it. Otherwise, she was just going to play around with it and see if it was one of those things that were a dagger, if she could hit it a certain way or something and a blade pops out.
Yeah, you're welcome to mess around with it. It feels very similar to the one you found, but it's very difficult for you to figure out if there's a way to make the blade protrude, if that is the case.
But she does offer it to Snow as well if he wants to identify it.
You're welcome to. This one also is not magic, just mechanically advanced.
It's a hilt.
Congratulations.
Yay. Well, does anybody need a dagger? Because if nobody needs a dagger, I might as well add it to my belt. Okay.
Good for it.
So Viola's gonna add that to her stuff.
Gold dagger on her belt. All of this is happening in the tiny hut. Cool.
The tiny hut could last for 8 hours.
It's a nice hut.
Or indefinitely if I just cast
Wait.
it again.
Do you know how important that dagger is to them? Is it just fancy, or is it used for something?
It was on
Well,
display.
not necessarily. Like, I don't know anything about this specific dagger. I know that Amos in general typically gives daggers with this, and she'll gesture to the blazing sun on the hilt, to those who are working for him, doing things with him, on the ends with him, type thing. I guess is sort of I feel like he does it as a way to make them feel special, like they're a part of his little army. I'm sure to him it's more of a brand to say, I own you. But
So it's not
this
exactly
dagger,
unique.
I mean, can Viola recall any of the other daggers she would have seen on people that worked for him before, and recall if it's, I mean, I don't know if she would have handled any of them to know that it was the same weightiness to them, but
I would say, while you may not have handled them, I would say that you might piece together that something with this kind of design would not just be, it wouldn't just go to anybody.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it would be a specific case. Whether that means he knew you were in this area, spooky, but perhaps to make sure that the right people have the right stuff, or if it's just a show, or maybe it's becoming less unique. His touch on military and weaponry perhaps is growing. Few thoughts that might cross your mind.
Yeah, Viola will say that this one
Influence.
feels different from how it felt previously. And that even still, it was like always pretty like close confidants. Like it's not that every single person that worked for him had them. Specifically, she would remember like he had cousins that would travel with him and they had them type thing, but they also were employed in the family business. So it's typically people who are relatively close to him and work for him that have them, but that this one does feel more special in a way.
I see. Well, maybe we should just put it in the bag of holding. So that way it can't be tracked easily. You have other daggers.
No, I lost one of my other daggers. I only have one now.
Do
That's
you want them
fine.
to
Another
find you?
dagger?
No, I don't. Viola will put it in the bag of holding along with the
Begrudgingly.
this is just a hilt.
It's just
The dagger and the hilt. In the bag of holding.
Snow will, in exchange, give her a normal dagger.
Thanks. I was gonna say she had two once upon a time, but now there's only one, and I know she's thrown them at people and left them before, so
From one Viola to another, here's a new dagger.
Exactly.
Beau is
Dagger
going
is
to
the
get
dagger.
so over that so fast. All right. We've investigated the letters. We've investigated the dagger.
Oh, Viola would ask Beau what the letters say.
I mean, honestly, not much. Just basically that he's supposed to be careful about how he phrases the fact of who destroyed the city. And then it sounds like this little job was just like a hush hush thing, throwing him a bounty his way or something like that.
Who was the letter from?
Was from a guy named Arthur Morning.
Do we know who
Actually,
that
yeah, I was about to say I
is?
didn't ask about making a history check on that
You
name,
did
but
it.
That's my
Arth-
father.
Que Dios. Arth Morning, Royal
Oh.
Ambassador Arth Morning. You can do a history check. You would all be welcome to if you so please.
dang it.
Ooh. 21.
Got
Ooh.
6.
That tracks.
16.
Ste'yn got a 13.
Okay. It being matters of affairs of state and court and whatever. That's not the other two's shtick, maybe. Or at least not current interest, but Viola and Snow, you recognize the name as, yes, Royal Ambassador, someone who works in Zaylee, who is among. I'm also not firm with courtly titles and such, but definitely among a higher, an upper echelon who is near to the king. And it is a name that is involved with military might, both involving standard, involving Peace Watch, involving army, involving purgers. He is someone
I don't know,
of
it's
great
just some military
influence.
person.
Hmm?
I don't know, it's just some important military person.
You don't know who that is, Snow?
Yeah, it's some important military person.
Duh.
Viola would recount who it is exactly. Which makes sense because I know which I still don't understand how those weird mirror things worked, if we were seeing the past or something that was currently happening or what. But I remember my mom saying that Amos was settled in Yerusha, and I would assume that he is in Zayli, and it makes sense that he would be trying to get people to do his work for him.
I can take us to Zayli if we want to go there after this.
I don't really want to go like right into Zayli where he is unless I'm like very well disguised. Maybe even all of us, because I've been thinking about that as
Clearly,
you
I
know,
can make that happen too.
this is true. But I've been thinking about that if I should, put the crown down and change my armor and all these things, but would it really make a difference if it's still me walking around like with you guys as a group,
Well, you can either have a golden shining beacon on yourself or look like a common person. You tell me which one
Ugh.
stands out better.
Well, I can tell you which one I'd rather do. I'd do anything. I'd hate to look common. Even if I tried to look common, I don't know if I could look common.
Well, you can accessorize it some, put some flair into it.
Not the flair that's needed.
I just think you lack the creativity.
I lack nothing.
Where's your wealth right now?
I have gold in my pocket, okay?
So, Ste'yn, did you find out anything from Atala yet? How's that
Oh yeah,
communing
are we
coming
communing?
Uh-huh.
I thought something was missing.
Yeah.
A lead.
along? Oh, it's done by now.
Ste'yn's had her little minute with Atala.
Oh, fantastic.
waiting
With
for
the
it.
stolen candlesticks.
Stolen candlesticks, some incense going around. It's all very dramatic, of course.
I expect nothing less from Viola.
I was like, what?
First question was, is Viola in these woods still?
You mean Vivia?
Viola in the
There's
woods.
lots of
We
Viola in
know
this
Viola's
one.
in this
That's all.
one.
It's just like maybe.
I swear.
Yeah,
Maybe someday.
There's actually some guards that look like Viola still that have come to and are running around as well.
Vivia. I don't know why I'm getting those so mixed up today.
There's a lot happening between the two of them, so
There is. And their names are pretty similar.
it's true.
You're
I'm only
really
so
struggling with
creative.
one of the NPCs I made before we had a Vivia in the mix. I made it way before we met that child.
Oh yeah. I just remembered her. Would you cry if we didn't run into her just so I didn't have to deal with it?
Oh no, now I want it.
All right, level 20 it is. Let's go. You get a she tells you no.
Okay. Is Vivia with the Ember Eyes?
The Ember
So much like an
Eyes.
8-ball.
Truly, that's what the spell always feels like.
It does.
Science point.
If
but
I
yeah.
had an artificer that had like
Ask
this
again
spell, that's
later.
how they would cast.
Yes, absolutely. In this instance, it's a little friendlier, a little more like a presence beside you that you just can't quite see, perhaps. She
It
this
could
time,
be a short phrase or something if a one-word answer would be
Yes.
misleading.
yes, because this time she says, "Not anymore."
Oh.
Who's she with? Oh, you can't get a yes or no.
Yes.
Patrick 8-ball, can you do me a solid?
Oh, shoot. So that... Okay, not anymore. So then...
Just start naming random places. Is she here? Is she here? Is she here? Is she here?
Could ask if she's safe.
Yeah. Is she safe? Is she in danger?
Is she being kept under magical influence?
You muted.
Well, we
I
know this could
did.
be an
I'm sure-
anesthetic for losing her hand.
She's just doped up on morphine.
Laughing gas.
Like you guys. It's just
You guys thought I couldn't do this to fictional children. Oh yeah, Bob? Sorry, what was the question again? Is she under...
Is Vivia being kept under magical influence? Trying to figure out
Okay.
the reason for these mood swings. She's not a teenager yet.
Not yet. Not yet. Fiction, like a fictional magical world or not. Listen, girls be cray. This time the response is very Atala normally has a very chipper demeanor about her, and there's a solemnity that kind of comes over her, a somberness, as she says, I'm afraid so.
Dang it. Can't ask more questions. Well,
Yet.
could cast it again. Just 25% chance that would get no answer, but could cast it again.
25% isn't that high.
No, I mean, it's cumulative. It's like next time she casts it, it'd be 75% chance that she answers. She casts again, 50% chance that she answers. Again,
That's three more
25%.
questions each time. Now I'm
It goes
curious.
from 25 to 75 to 50?
No,
So it's
25%
cumulative.
chance that she doesn't answer. 75% chance that she does answer.
Oh, I get what you're
Yeah.
saying. Yeah, okay. I missed that part. I
And
thought
then
you were saying this time it's 25, next time it's 75, but then we drop.
No.
I was like, what is this spell?
No,
rude.
no. So next time, she's still pretty likely to answer.
Yeah.
If she casts it again after that, it's 50-50. Again after that, it's a lot less likely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
Ste'yn
mean,
will
it's
share
not
these
a spell
answers.
slot.
It wouldn't have worked the
Is
third
it-
time.
This doesn't take a spell slot. This is a ritual.
Well, it's
We
true.
love some rituals up
Just
in
take
here.
some incense.
This doesn't
Yep.
even
Keep
consume
upping
the
the
incense.
incense.
It doesn't
Oh,
even have a
nice.
consumable
You just
material
need some
component. That's
mood
divination.
lighting.
It's just
Divination
for fun.
requires the pricey incense.
I see.
This just requires... This setup is more just for
Oh.
flavor and flair, for getting into the mood of talking. But yeah, Ste'yn will...
This does minor illusion to make it look like there's incense and calls it good.
Ste'yn will share these answers with the group and ask for help figure out questions to ask next round.
All right, well, not anymore with the Ember Eyes.
You could still ask if she's safe.
I could.
Yeah.
She's under magical influence and she's probably not safe.
Well, that depends on why she's under it. She did lose a hand.
Well, and
Someone's bound to be a little
even
bit
if she's
depressed
with
when that happens.
someone, yeah. Well, and even if she's with someone that we don't want her to be with, then generally she's not safe there. But she might not be in any specific like danger right then. Like she might not be with people that want to actually hurt her right now. May want to use her for something, but
We could ask.
Either way, we have to find her, though.
Maybe ask if she happens to, like, I don't know, be in Zaylee or something somehow.
that's what I was gonna say. Either that or within like a card. Is she north of us? Is she south of us? Like,
There's a lot in both of those directions.
is she as far north as Zaylee? That would be like give us a between here and Zaylee.
And then we can fan out and we can pan the area. Is that what you're thinking?
I mean, it's
It's
a place
not a bad
to
idea to start
start
narrowing it down.
versus just asking if she's in Zaylee specifically.
Could ask if she's with the doc somehow. I don't know.
Yeah, that could be worth asking.
Maybe
Could also possibly ask about the Ember Eyes.
Yeah, Did the Emberize entrust her to someone else's care?
Mm.
Or did she
Maybe
run
try
away
and
from the
gain a
Emperor?
time frame here, because we have many things going on with all of them having different timetables. So if, for example, if she's going to be dead tomorrow, that would be good to know, versus if she might be in danger a year from now.
Is she in more immediate danger than Newstrom?
Mm.
That's a good way to phrase it.
Wait, what's going on at Ustrom?
Not entirely sure, just know that our time frame with anything regarding that is getting shorter.
Mm.
So that's 2 questions. What's one more?
What was the first question?
Did the Emberize entrust her to someone else's care?
Mm,
And if that's a
yeah,
no, then
yeah.
it'd be like she ran away or she was taken from them or something.
Yeah.
Maybe if her hand is still missing. We know that there are spells, prosthetics, that would give us an idea of what kind of care she's under. If they bothered either replacing or repairing the hand, then that's at least slightly a good sign that they aren't necessarily being harsh to her.
What about, is she being used to get us?
Mm. That would give us
Like
more
as a group holding
intent
her, keeping
of...
her to try and lure us in?
Good to know if we're walking into something in advance.
Mm-hmm.
Or do we want more information about direction? Like far north of Zaylee or...
Well, I do feel like understanding timeline is potentially better than direction, because if we find out that timeline wise we have less time, then maybe ask about direction, because that would be more pertinent. If we find out that Ustrom is more pressing, then we can go that route and ask something different besides direction. We could also ask if she's within so far of wherever we're at. Dranfield? Foothill Grove?
What was the first place you mentioned?
Dranfield? I don't know. I'm looking at a
Cadence.
map and that was the blue one I saw.
I thought you said something
Cadence, that's
before.
what it's called.
Okay. I heard Everat, and I was like, what is an Everat?
Wait,
I
can
don't
you,
know.
when you're talking to her, can you kind of phrase it in a, like, for example, could you say something like, yes for Dranfeld, no to Zaylee, maybe for neither?
I have never tried to game it like that.
Are you trying to game the gods?
I feel like if any goddess would go for it, it might be Atala. She can be very playful.
I mean,
But also it could be if it doesn't
nothing to
work, then we just get a
lose.
bad answer.
Press 1 for English. 2, para dos, para español.
Well, you can test her fondness to you if she goes along with it.
Somehow.
Do it.
You all really should get to your own gods and goddesses.
Nah.
We're having more fun with yours. With you and yours. We're having more fun with yours through you.
By proxy.
I'm sure she's thrilled.
By proxy.
Right. We still didn't come to a conclusion on what this third question should be. We have
Well, I like
direction as one
mine.
possibility for it.
I would say that if we find out that the timeline is short, you go for broke and ask Beau's question. If we find out we have more time, then I say you ask Snow's question, which was something about helping us find out intent. I don't remember the exact verbiage.
Well,
I don't
If we
remember what
know
I
that we have
Never
more
heard of
time and Ustrom becomes the more pressing issue, should we make the third question more in regards to that?
I looked at my dog and I did not listen to anything that you said. I'm not gonna lie.
What's with this dog,
I'm so
Viola?
Viola just zones out completely, looking out into the woods.
She's also
Viola,
been
give me-
prescribed a potion.
Viola, give me a perception check at disadvantage.
Oh no. Perception
Mm-hmm.
12.
Okay, carry on.
She sees Buttercup like flash by
No, it
outside.
was like
or no, wait, there's
it
not
was
a
the
door.
cat from the
Never
Fey
mind.
realm. It popped into the real
There's
world
still-
and then just popped back.
I want to open the DM door so badly.
So, Viola, what I was saying is if it's
Mhm.
we find out that Ustrom is more time sensitive, then maybe we pivot to asking our third question, something in regards to Ustrom.
Ah. That makes sense.
What?
Oh, every time I'm like, I don't know if I have enough for this session. I don't know if we have to end early, they're not gonna like it, and then this happens.
Ah!
Is that our next soundbite?
There's a lost little girl and we want to find her.
Pay attention, Viola.
Okay,
Oh my
Ste'yn's gonna just try and
goodness,
cast the
okay.
spell again, and we'll figure out this last question as we go.
Follow your heart, Ste'yn. All right.
Yes, we're gonna roll a D100.
Is it the caster rolls it?
I think so.
We've never done
Doesn't
this
say
before.
who rolls it.
Okay, 25% chance. Go for it. Your dice are nicer than mine.
Okay.
You want above.
Does that mean I need a
25.
26 or higher?
Yes.
That is a 46.
Aha.
Ew.
Nice.
Okay. Back again.
Hi.
Ah.
So,
Ah.
did the Ember Eyes entrust her to someone else's care?
Yes.
Okay. Is she in more immediate danger than Ustrom?
No.
Are we wasting time if we seek her right now?
I'm writing it down. She says it's never a waste, but trust yourself.
Kind of fortune
These
cookie
short
was
phrases
that?
are okay, right?
I know.
Yeah,
I was gonna
sure.
say
The
she's
best fortune
definitely gonna
cookie.
say time spent looking for a loved one is never wasted.
Yes.
I feel like this
You
is more
spelling.
directed than that.
Look on the back for your lucky numbers.
Tonight's
They are
lottery,
geographical coordinates when you read them correctly.
Hey.
Intelligence check.
Pretty lucky.
Intelligence check to decipher.
That'd be a fun item. Fortune cookie of finding.
Ooh, let's see what D&D Beyond has under their homebrew.
All right, but Ste'yn will reveal, we'll share that information with the group again.
Well, I mean, I feel like
So
that's
Tom
pretty
is
clear that we
saying
need to head to
that-
Ustrom.
So Atala is saying that the Ember Eyes for some reason had her in the first place, then handed her off to someone else. She's under magical influence, no longer in the woods, but it's not important right now.
Yes.
Or at least not highest importance.
Not as important as
more,
Ustrom right
not
now.
immediate danger. Which could mean a wide variety of things, I do admit.
I mean, it could be that Vivia was just happenstance, wrong place, wrong time, and more of a nuisance. Her presence was more of a nuisance to them than anything. So they're just like, not our problem.
She lost a hand.
We don't know that it was their fault.
What difference does that make?
No.
No.
Maybe they got
No,
her a new
it's-
one.
We'll never know. Ste'yn didn't ask that question.
Well,
Do
hopefully
you
we'll
want
know
me to
some
try
point.
again?
Go for 3. Go
Just
for
three more
three.
Just keep
questions.
spamming
3 more
commune until we
questions.
find out what happened with her hands
We can do this.
specifically.
Ask
Wait.
for this whole story.
Will you get like
can do
smited
this.
if you ask too many times?
I
Have
think
you
she'll
ever
just
tried?
stop answering.
Okay.
Magical
If
so I
so,
was
I'm
gonna
leaving the
say,
hut.
Smaller memory.
I was gonna say maybe step out of the hunt if that's
She doesn't seem bothered by the questions right now.
I'm sure she's happy for the engagement.
We're not
She's
engaged.
got anything else to do?
No, like you're engaging with her though.
give her a
Engaging in
thumbs up.
conversation. She's a goddess. How often does she get to talk to people?
You mentioned quite a bit,
True
to be
that, Lord.
honest.
True that.
I mean, people talk at her all the time, but how often does she get to commune? You know?
Maybe
Only
that's
when you
why it's not
cast
something
it.
that's easily casted by your everyday cleric. But anyway, go
Tis
for Roke.
True. Yeah.
Wait,
Why
what were we
not?
asking this time?
Does she have a hand? Does she have 2 hands?
Does she have? That's
Are
the
the
correct
people
question.
Are the people she's with concerned about her health and safety? Are the person or
Mm.
people she's with concerned about her health and safety? Is she somewhere on the road to Ustrom? I don't know. And
Well, instead of on the road to Ustrom, what if you asked if they are mobile or stationary? Because she could just be in a stronghold or something.
Well, I think you'd have to pick one. We can't do the or things, I don't think, right?
yes.
What do we try?
Yes for Zaylee, no for Drenfeld.
I mean, we're trying to
maybe
give her
for Cadence.
engagement, aren't we?
All right, let's see what happens.
She's just going for it. She's like, forget the other question.
Oh, that's a 91.
Hey.
Heyo!
We're having a whole chat. And she's awake for it.
I know. Back at it again.
This is wonderful, little sister.
It's lovely to
big
speak
sister.
to you too.
I think she's been calling you big sister.
I think you've been
No,
calling
no,
me
no,
big
little
sister,
sister.
but we could check the tome later.
We'll check the tome.
Oh. We're still torn on what to do about Vivia, so
She's resting. You imagine the presence of a young maiden resting her head on your shoulder as you commune.
little pat pat. My mind just blanked on the questions you were going to ask. Wait, give me 1 second, I'll remember them.
Take your time. You have 52 seconds left.
Has let's see.
The first, if you needed to remember, I wrote it was if the people she's with was concerned with her safety. That was one of the first one you had thrown
Yes.
out originally.
Yes, okay. Is whoever she's with, persons or people, are they concerned with her health and safety?
Yes.
Should we be worried about her? To the extent that we drop our pursuit of saving things in Ustrom and focus on finding her. Sorry, that question is up longer than I thought, so I wanted to expand.
Hold on. Answer with yes or no. Aren't necessarily omniscient. Might receive unclear. In case where one word could be misleading or contrary to the deity's interests, DM may offer a short phrase or an answer instead. I much prefer the short phrase and answer, but I feel like that's a different spell that allows you to do all of that, I feel like, but I can't think of which one it is.
It's DM discretion.
Yeah. She says, so should we worry about her to put that before going to Ustrom, essentially. She says, not necessarily. Who knows how one might lead to another.
I was going to think for a second on last thing to ask. Let's see.
This has been so fun. I won't pull out my 1 minute timer.
Is
You Beau's yes for this, no for this, maybe for this.
Are the person she's with ones that Snow would make friends with?
Atala also giggles in this chiming little bell laugh, and she says, Snow could make friends with nearly anyone.
Yeah. That means they're not outright evil.
Yeah. Wow.
He did say hello to a dragon. That was not a nice dragon.
Snow has in fact tried to be friends with people who are absolutely evil.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Not a matter of could, but a matter of would he, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I can think of at least one type of entity that he would not choose to do that with. But only one currently comes to mind.
All right, Ste'yn will once again share the answers to the questions. She said one might could lead to the other. So it could be if we start heading towards Ustrom, we might find more information on where she is.
Well, I guess that depends potentially on how we're getting to Ustrom.
It's a decent ways. Magic travel could help with parts of it, perhaps, but I don't know if it could take us directly.
What kind of magic travel?
Well, for example, Snow could, like he said, teleport us with the circle to Zayli, I believe, which is a decent chunk of the way there. I haven't checked distances on the new maps, but I believe it's only a few days from Zayli to Ustrom now.
I'm going to work on this map and I'm going to finish it because it looks good so far. I'm happy with it.
Looks like it used to be a couple months between, like a month or two between Zayli and Ustrom for travel.
It was like a month, like a solid month. And now it's like a week-ish.
Well, Zayli has a teleportation circle to Ustrom.
It does.
So if we go there, I could get.
Yeah,
to
Brenna mentioned it like a
Zayli's
while ago that it does have that because that changed my entire thinking for Beau's plan with Ustrom.
Okay.
It simplified things so much
besides
better.
Viola,
I was absolutely prepared for your original plan.
Well, even you were just like,
Shoot.
this is really difficult.
Did I say that? Because
Yeah,
I
you were-
feel like I finally must have figured it out to be like, oh, I know how to get him that thing. I could do this. I know how to do this now. It's fine.
So it might be that heading towards Ailey. I know, Viola, you're nervous about running into Amos there, but we could disguise you. We could turn you. Our whole group could look different again, and we wouldn't have to linger in Zaylee. Once we're there,
Right.
maybe spend a little time asking around if we need to, or see if we can find you new armor, kind of thing. There, I'm sure they have shops for that.
Yeah.
And then we just get out and head to Eustrom.
I'm gonna have to disguise myself as someone who's mute again. I hope everybody understands that.
We all miss hearing your voice.
I could literally make it look like you don't have a mouth at all.
I don't
Cast
know if I
by
want to go
the-
that far.
Maybe just like
But,
half of mouth,
yes.
disfigured mouth.
I don't want to be like ugly.
A very
Viola, when did you
pretty
become so
disfigured mouth.
vain?
She's always been as vain as I am
Always.
arrogant.
I've
Guess
just
I've
not
not
had
been
to
invested
change
enough to
anything
notice.
in a while. So, I mean, I haven't had to hide in a long time, at least to this extent, and it's frustrating.
Whenever the time comes that you must face him or his people find you, you will not be alone in that. You know that, right?
I do know that.
I did already
And we have
offer to
killed a
kill
dragon.
him.
We have taken care of the avatar of a goddess. Or wannabe goddess.
We also
What's a man?
destroyed
Yeah,
a
it's a
tree.
guy.
What
What's
is
a
a
god?
man?
Cue Socrates with a chicken.
All right.
Anybody have a better or worse plan than making for Zaylee next?
I mean, I could come up with a worse plan if you wanted me to. Like, we could go back to
No,
guarding
no,
the
that's
Know,
okay. That's all right.
Oh, can Beau make a perception check to listen on if anybody has gotten closer? Like, in case there's any patrols coming about. Because we've been here for a little bit.
Certainly.
I don't know why I decided Beau should be the one to do. I rolled a 6.
Beau wants to.
So 10.
A 10. Okay.
There's someone walking around the hut right
Which
now.
Ste'yn's passive is a 23. But listen.
Yes, that is true.
Never's passive is above a 10, so.
that's
And you're active seeking. You don't spot anything in particular, anything that pings to you as notable.
Well, when we go to Zaylee, we definitely don't want to all look like Violas.
It's
I
also
guess
getting
that means we
later in
must
the
go
day.
tomorrow.
Or someone can drop the spell.
You already said
Somebody
he
said it can't be
can't.
dropped.
Viola, he was lying.
No,
Also,
he wasn't
I
lying.
heard that
don't believe
sometimes
it.
the spell can get stuck. It can be a tricky one.
Who
Yeah.
told you that?
That's all.
Was
No.
that after your 5th time communing with her?
That's when the real tea came out.
That's when she just blatantly
You
starts
had to be there for the
lying.
conversation.
Just like sometimes, and I know a lot of people don't know this, but sometimes spells get stuck. It's crazy.
The weave just can't weave
Magic
no more.
is wild. Not like Ste'yn has to spell magic prepared or anything.
She's like, no, I feel particularly pretty today, and I already looked good.
Beau, you could use the extra time to start training me in that new fighting style.
True.
And it'd be easier because I get to see myself doing it. It's like it's visual learning.
Except
Actually,
that
that's really not a bad point.
Well, I can't do it.
Then how are you going to teach me?
Because I know how someone can do it.
So you can teach the theory, but not the application.
Kind of. I've done it.
That
I cannot do it any longer.
why not?
You changed his fighting
Things
style.
happened.
When did things happen?
You're
When
one
did you
to talk.
start
Didn't you
being
learn
so
goblin
inquisitive?
in your sleep one night?
Sometimes people just
stuff
change.
happens.
I've always been this inquisitive, Beau. You didn't answer my question.
Correct.
Oh, I'll punch you again.
Goodness. Are you going to attempt to teach her
No,
in
she
the
won't.
practical,
Oh, okay.
the theoretical?
Are you going to punch him right now?
Also that?
Do we think that there's a chance that the guards will be catching up towards us?
We can keep
Maybe
watches
if
through the
they
night.
do, it can hide us.
What was that, Snow?
Empathy yawns. Sorry. Go on.
I think he said if they do, he can hide us. He's got
Well,
good magic for that kind
I was
of thing.
thinking that if I was showing Viola, I'm not going to teach her here in this hut. So we would have to go outside of it.
I can go
Just be
keep.
careful, keep an eye out, and get back in the hut if you need to.
Sounds like a plan to
I can
me.
go keep watch while you two are playing if you need me to.
Viola leaves the hut.
Through the door.
Yes, exactly. She feels around for the door.
There's nothing to feel.
She finds it on first try. I'm so
She
good at
finds it on the
this.
first try every time. That's why there's nothing to feel. She saw the dog run by the door, so clearly the door exists.
No, she
We should
clearly
get Snow a
knows
house of
one
cards that he can
spell.
build inside the tiny hut. And then there will be a door to go through.
Yes. Yes.
Half the time, I swear she even forgets to cast the one spell she knows.
Hey. Hey.
Shots fired.
Not fired. Friendly fire is on.
I know more than one spell, okay?
What's the
I
second?
can talk to
Never-
animals.
Speak with Buttercup.
Exactly.
Only Buttercup.
Speak with all the horses in there and get nightmare fuel.
All right, so what is our plan then for going exactly? Because I can get us to Zaylee, and then I have already used all of my most powerful magic.
I think we could stay here, or we could stay in Zalia night if we need to. Find a inconspicuous place, either in city or outside the city.
Well,
And then
the shortest time there would probably be ideal, so couldn't we just use the teleportation circle to get into Zaylee and then use their teleportation to Ustrom and leave, basically, once we arrive? Unless we want to check out any shops while we're there.
I cannot do it a second time.
You wouldn't need to
You'd have to
cast
have
it. It's
somebody
set
who
up
needs-
there. They have permanent ones.
Oh, you're
there.
saying so pay someone else.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, we have the money.
Might put us on record of being there.
Well, we can
so
come
we
up
give
with-
fake names.
Yeah.
I think our appearance would be a little bit more conspicuous.
Not if you just make us look like peasants.
I can't do that and bring us to Zaylee.
If we did it if we left tomorrow.
If we left tomorrow, yes, and then I am out of all of my most powerful magic when we get there. So if we
Okay.
think nothing else will happen tomorrow, sure.
How about this?
But that's-
Ste'yn, do you want to
the
pester your
problem.
brother?
I will if I must.
Okay. Does he go out much? Is he more like goes into his house and stays there, or does he know the goings on in town?
I have had 2 sendings with him in the last few weeks, and that's more communication that I've had with him since he was a teenager,
See.
When was that?
over 10 years ago.
Yeah.
How much older than him are you? Is he than you? Wait, what?
Who is
Fine.
old? Is he older or are you older?
He is older.
Okay.
He is. Catherine is double checking this.
Oh, I might have that in my
Oh.
notes too, actually.
He's like 6
I
years
could
older.
make.
Yeah, 6 years older.
I can disguise myself. I could also make Viola invisible, and then you can disguise yourself, Beau, right? And then it would just be Ste'yn, or I suppose I could make Ste'yn and Viola invisible.
Viola finally realizes that Beau's not following her out of the tiny hut and comes back inside. What's happening?
We're still
Figure out
strategizing.
how to get into how to handle Zaylee, because it seems like that's our next stop.
Just need to plan how we're doing it so that we can plan when we're doing it, because that will determine the magic that I have available.
Didn't we take a bunch of clothes from the Duke that we could use as disguise?
Do you want to look more
Yeah.
regal?
Well, if y'all do the disguising and invisible thing, I could put on clothes from the Duke kind of situation and not look quite like my normal self. Passing glance probably wouldn't let people.
Yeah, I
make
could change your
connection.
hair
I mean,
color
it's
too.
not like there's any
Change
reason.
your hair color and the different clothes.
Do we know that there would be any reason technically on why 3 out of 4 of us need to be looking differently?
We're
I
just
mean,
known companions of Viola.
yeah,
Mm.
might be fine, but I don't know if it would be or not. Based on what
I
happened
will
today.
say,
The Tales of the Vivere.
yeah. And if we're planning on doing any shopping, I don't think we can look like dirty peasants and then show up with a bunch of gold in our pocket.
Well, we show up as peasants, that way they think we don't have money, and that gives us better haggling.
I'm not talking to anyone in Zaylee ever, so
Well, if we stay the night, if we want to stay in Zaylee to do any shopping, then it would probably be best for us to spend the night there. Anyway.
Daly does have
Tonight?
some comfortable inns, unlike the woods.
We could head there tonight, and then once we're there, find a place to stay. And if Snow needed to do anything tomorrow, as far as disguising or teleporting, he'd have the capability to do so with more freedom.
'tis true.
I think that would be best, is to go there tonight and sleep
We can do that.
in Zaylee.
If my brother is smart, he's listened to me and is taking his family towards Zaylee now. But I doubt he's done that.
Well, if he hasn't, that might work out better for us. So if you are going to bother him, you can ask if there has been a group of 4 to 5 outsiders that have arrived randomly and also have some kind of excuse on why they're kind of stuck there. And if that has occurred, when? Like how many days?
What are we talking about?
Usham.
But what about the
Yeah,
4
but
to
what's the
5
group?
outsiders? What is
Like
that?
people that are not in the town. You have the townspeople,
Yeah,
and then
I
you have
know what
people
But where is this
outside of the
question
town.
coming from? Where is this
What do you
question
mean?
coming from?
Why are you asking?
Why 4 to 5?
Because that's what they do.
Who?
The people that targeted Zaylee.
The targeted
Targeted
Zaylee?
Zaylee.
Not Zaylee. The other place.
Cadence?
Grotty
I am
Minot?
so
Cadence?
tired.
Grotty
No,
Minot?
no, Ustrom.
And Yusha?
Wait, but what do you mean the people who targeted
So
what
we-
previously?
No, the people who are targeting Ustrom now, this is how they operate.
But how do you know
So
how
who
they
are-
operate?
how do
Who
you
are
know
they?
this?
They are not good.
I'm not asking if they're good or not. I'm asking what other information are you holding back from us about this right now?
Yeah, so far I only know that Ustrom is in some vague danger.
Right, and that it's
and
getting
nothing
closer.
else. So if you know more, you should tell us. That way we
Ust-
can plan better and not go into it blind.
Ustrom has been targeted by a group of vampires who are going to abduct most of the adults, feed on them over the course of 9 to 10 months, and then pick a new place and repeat the cycle.
How do you know this?
Viola, what are you doing with your face?
You just talked about
Beau,
vampires.
how do you
I
know
can't
this?
remember with my face.
Because
Were you with
I-
them?
I just do.
Why would he be with a bunch of vampires?
No. Before you came to Grotty Minot, was this the group you were with? Or a similar one?
Okay.
We've all done
well,
things in our past we're not proud of. I'm not here to judge your actions. I'm asking for your base of knowledge in this.
Okay, well, then, yes.
God.
Is that why your eyes were red before? Are you a vampire?
We've known he's Damphia for some time.
Have
No.
we, as a whole, as a collective?
Ste'yn knew Viola. You're gonna tell all of the guards in this woods
And you
where we
didn't?
are.
Catherine
And you
honestly thought
didn't?
that this had come out in conversation before.
Oh no,
It's been too
those
long.
two have been done.
I was gonna say I thought Snow did find out at something
Yeah.
actually. At something at like not for very long, but like Snow did know, I thought.
I don't
There
recall any
was-
instance, or at least not when Beau has said it.
There was
I-
a conversation
Ste'yn.
that Beau and Ste'yn were having, or rather, Viola was asking Beau something. Snow was asleep.
Snow's pretending to be
Uh,
asleep.
Oh,
But he was pretending to be asleep. But I don't know that it was full revealed in that conversation. I didn't think
Yeah.
it was full.
that was when we were
revealed.
in the Fae.
Was it in the Fae? Oh yeah,
Yeah, when we were in all
the
those-
treehouse. In the
Yeah.
treehouse. There was a conversation happening, but I didn't think it was
Yeah.
full revealed at that
Forgot
I
point.
only-
did that.
What?
I think Snow did find out that not like everything, but just that like he's a Dampier. I think Ste'yn said it because I was thinking that I learned it from Ste'yn, and Ste'yn did know that Snow was not asleep.
I don't know.
Regardless.
Either way, everyone
I
knows
did not
now.
think Viola knew.
I don't think Viola knew, but we all know now.
Unless I was an honest, like I'm okay with honest mistakes of if Catherine did not know and Ste'yn would not have just been like, well, of course. But Viola can still have the assumption. Because she did see his eyes turn red at a point. She doesn't necessarily know the connection there, but I trust Viola's train of thought here.
Okay, so you were with a group of vampires, and now that group of vampires, you are aware that they are attacking Ustrom. And how did you find out about this?
Helena.
Oh, okay. Is she a vampire?
No.
All right. Just curious.
Right, so then, yes, that might actually be a good question to ask now that we know more of the context for it.
Yes.
How do
It
they
doesn't say
go
exactly
about
what he said.
kidnapping like all of the adults in the town though? Like
So they send a
there's like
group.
5 people.
They send a group of 4 to 5. They are just there to note and observe while pretending like they're stuck there for a time. So they note any kind of people that could be an issue as far as fighting goes, fortifications, places to target when the onslaught happens. They show up, they're there for a week, and on the 7th night is when they are struck.
So you have a very specific timeline for all of this happening.
Yes.
That does make it easier to counteract though. So that's
Yes.
convenient. So maybe you should ask your brother
I can,
if there's
yes.
been a group of 4 to 5 strange individuals, maybe with pointy teeth.
But they won't look like that.
You probably wouldn't notice if they did, but I can ask. Alright. That's probably going to take up most of the message, but if there's any other base, anything else I should warn or suggest?
Well, you should ask him how he's doing generally as well. You know, it's good to show interest in your siblings' well-being.
Right. And after this, we'll head to Zaylee. And we'll get there and... Okay.
Mhm.
This session really is just stay and communicates with people.
Yeah.
I'm already working on the
She
title.
is
Making phone
trying
calls.
to rebuild the mail system with Grati Minot, so she's got to lay the groundwork.
Okay.
The world is young. The world is young. There's much room for growth. This is the DM gets an excuse to hand out a couple answers just to make sure the players aren't like, but like literally, where do we go next? So please ask away.
Okay. Perfect, that's 25 words. Okay. Ste'yn will cast Sending again. She'll say... Important. Life or death answers. Have there been 4 to 5 outsiders that arrived randomly and had excuse to be stuck in Newstrom? How many days?
End.
Yeah, that's it. That's 25 words.
Stop.
Thanks.
No room for question about how you're doing, darn.
Oh no.
How's your wife? How are the kids?
The least you could do is ask me how I'm doing, Ste'yn. I don't even want to answer you now.
Life or
then Ste'yn will
death,
just move
so
using 4th level
dramatic.
spell slots and cast again.
Dramatic family. Okay. You get a response. The initial exasperation is clear. He says, hold on one second. Where's my JJ notes? There they are.
AJ.
Mm-hmm.
Her brother.
Yeah, I don't know if she's ever said his name.
Oh. Well, there you go, guys. The secret is revealed. It was
No
plot.
more
It was a
mystery.
plot device. It was a moment. Glad we could all enjoy that. He says, let's hope this is 25.
The DM sendings get a little bit more wiggle room.
Yeah. I try to do it as close to rules written as I can. I'm trying to remember from their last conversation before I'm just like, I want to connect. Tonally is what I mean. He says, not that I've seen. Did we name his wife?
I do have a name for his wife. 1 second.
Jane. So it's JJ
I
and
can-
Jane.
Yeah, totally.
It is Jillian.
Oh, it is a J
Jillian.
name. Georgina.
Gina. He says, not that I've seen. I'll ask Jill.
Yeah, you can call her Jill.
Little Mickey name. I'll ask Jill. Strangest we've seen was months back in the quarry. Um, Dad could have used you.
Oh, now she's of use.
Difficult
I
families.
just remembered that he lost his foot or whatever. Oops.
The connections
NPs.
are we seeing?
Somebody's actually just
Vivia lost a
making an
hand.
artificial
He's lost
human.
a foot.
Making a golem.
Ste'yn will relay that. Not the last part, but she'll relay that he hasn't seen anyone he's going to ask, and that they saw something strange a few months ago in the quarry, but that was it.
So then, we should at least have 7 days. Well, assuming that they would have shown up tomorrow. Either way, seems we have some time.
You can do a lot of things in 7 days.
Don't encourage the vampires,
We have-
Viola.
We have done a lot of things in 7 days.
We have. I think
We've
in the
done a
span
lot
of
of
a week,
things
we fought a
in
dragon,
one
we killed
day.
an avatar of a goddess, we...
Traveled across planes of existence.
We did that too, a couple times, right? We delved into the Fae
Mhm.
twice.
Oh my.
In and
So-
out of the dark.
When we're
We need a
in
vacation.
when we're in Ustrom, are we staying at your parents' house then?
Y'all are welcome to.
Well, what
Oh,
about
yeah,
you?
You're
we
not?
put it all to stay at your parents' house without you.
I prefer to spend my days there at a little shrine that I cleaned up and made for myself.
You think it's still clean?
It could be tidied up again.
'Cause it
So it's
seems
your
we'll be
favorite
there for
graveyard to go
bit.
camping in.
There's a lovely graveyard, yes.
So do we want to wait until evening? Go there at evening and then so that we can get a long rest immediately? Spend less time out in the open in Zaylee?
As long as
Yes.
we
Probably
think
wise.
that we have time without people getting out here to us.
Well, if we start hearing signs of people coming, we can take a few more preventative measures and then get out.
Mhm.
Or honestly, even if people do find us here, what are they gonna do?
Well, in full honesty,
Most of these guards aren't gonna be able to get through this dome. They can't even shoot us with a crossbow when we're like 50 feet away.
Listen, I rolled badly. It was a 1 and a 3.
They're just like stormtroopers.
Exactly.
Just like stormtroopers.
None of them seem to be mages, and they would have to be, powerful enough to actually be able to like dispel this or something.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
they could be
so
here
powerful.
hammering their swords against the dome while I'm just casting teleportation circle inside the dome if needed. Like, it wouldn't be that big of a deal.
We could hold
Or I
him for
could
long
just
enough for him
purpose.
to do that if we had to.
Does it leave anything behind to tell people where we went? I don't know
Again?
how these things work.
Or
No,
the
the
circle?
teleportation circle.
No, it's well, not usually, not the traditional casting of it. No, it is not. You can make a permanent circle, but this is not going to be permanent.
Like that one
It'll
we
be
found
consumed by the spell.
that wherever we were and we all got blown up when I moved that fountain.
Right.
That was a permanent circle in Undra. No, this will be done with inks that will be consumed by the spell. There won't be anything left over.
Wonderful.
All right, so we'll hang out here a little while until it's close enough to evening. We'll leave and then. But
Yeah,
is there
so you
anything
can
else
do
you can tell us
your-
about how this group works or other information that might be useful? Any tips for fighting vampires?
Well, most of them would just be damn fear, which isn't nearly
How
as
easy to take care of them.
formidable. Can be. There will
of
be
cake.
during the assault at least one, if not two, of spawns, depending on the size and what they decide is the level of. I'm trying to think of the word. I'm blanking. Like basically, if the scouts note that there is multiple strong people, then they would make an assessment of like the risk assessment, and then depending on that would depend on if there would be one or two spawn. But I blinked on what I was trying to say there. So he relays it that.
More tactfully.
Yeah.
Less mechanically.
Which means that it will be attacking at night. My thinking is we wait for their envoy, or not really envoy, their scouts to show up and let them make their assessments. And then on the 7th day, when they would be leaving town, we take them out and we evacuate the townspeople using the teleportation circle that is set up to Zaylee.
So we just move all of the people in Ustrom out? How big is Ustrom?
A really great question, because I think it's changed a little bit since I've come to understand it.
So
Numbers,
yes,
population varies.
Ustrom itself is a notable sized town. But I do
Yeah, it's
believe
a notable sized town.
Helena mentioned near Ustrom was the smaller town Loria, which was closer to the quarry. So Ustrom, it'd be like saying, like, yeah, Atlanta, but like, I don't live in Atlanta, right? Like, there's a smaller town nearby. Don't dox me, but so there's Ustrom, which is a much bigger, more notable town, more prevalent, and then there's Loria, which is the smaller town that's near the quarry, but quickly accessible.
How do you spell that? The smaller.
Loria, Loria.
The thing is, if Loria is empty when they arrive there, then their natural inclination will be to just go and attack Ustrom. So if we leave Ustrom's people there, then they will still end up suffering.
Ustrom might be better equipped to defend itself though. It's a much bigger place.
So is Gen, and this is the same group that took out them, which Gen was bigger than both.
How many vampires are there in this group?
quite a number.
Ballpark?
Maybe we should inform, like, the
Purchase?
government.
No.
Government?
If
Can
we
the adults take care
inform
of it?
if we inform people, he also has spies throughout everywhere. There's no way that
He?
we would don't interrupt me. There's no there's no way that we could get this information and a spy not pick it up. Know that we know where they're going and then them just not going and picking someplace else.
Well, how are we supposed
He?
to take care of this when there's so many that could overrun an entire city?
Why we just get them all out of the city.
And then they just go to a different city, though, isn't that what you said?
Well-
They would just attack Eustrom instead.
Well, Ustrom is basically right next to it, so Ustrom makes sense that they would just move to. If there is nothing in both of those towns, then, to be honest, I don't know what their next plan would be. That's never happened.
If we're trying
Would
to
they-
do full
Not very-
evacuations, we need to get that. That's going to be quite a process.
Yeah,
And
we can't do that in one night. That's way
Well,
too many people.
Well, we need to tell the people to move it.
But didn't you also say that we'd have to wait the 7 days after the people show up?
And get them on the 7th day, yes.
well, we could start encouraging some groups to leave more subtly, some people to start packing up
Maybe-
and going.
The primary focus originally will be mostly at the one town I forgot the name of already.
Loria?
Loria. The primary focus will be looking at Loria, but they probably would look at Ustrom throughout their week as well. So if we had some people from Ustrom leave, that would go a little bit more unnoticed.
We're still talking about massive evacuations. This
And how do we
Isn't
make
necessarily the-
people believe us that it's important to evacuate?
I figured our natural charisma would help with that.
Okay, so I'm not going to be involved in that
Yeah, just-
process.
You were not involved
Just
in
give them
most
your
of my
best smile,
plotting
though, and I'm
thinking
sure
for
they'd
this.
be happy to go.
I don't know. This is the best thing I've been able to come up with.
It's not the worst plan. Like, this is not a terrible idea. We're just now thinking through together the practicalities of what it would entail and pointing out issues you may not have thought of. We're not saying it's a bad plan.
Well, that's more than Helena said.
I'm
Also,
saying
maybe
it's a
more things
bad
will become evident
plan.
once we get there.
Kidding.
It's true.
A lot of times the plans don't work anyway. We just have to, adapt in the moment. And that's fine.
The
Exactly. We can.
the
That's
issue
life.
the issue with the scouts is they make regular reports. So if we take them out ahead of time and start moving, they would be noticed that they weren't reporting in, and it would go notice that the town is gone.
Who is the he that they're reporting to?
The vampire lord of the group is a creature called Emric.
Emric?
Emric.
Does Emric ring any bells for anybody?
Emrick, Viola.
I knew it was Emric.
Those deflections are the best.
What? If we took him out, what would happen to the group?
He won't be there.
I didn't ask if he was going to be there.
This is
I
true.
don't know what would happen to the group, but if you think we could take him out as we are now, you'd be wrong.
I mean, it can't be harder than a dragon.
Listen, I couldn't have done much before a little bit ago, and I'm at half the strength I am now than I was then. So if I couldn't
Why
do
are you-
something back then,
How did you go backwards?
Something the
untrained.
body does over time, Viola.
He got
Oh, he got
old.
old.
How old are you? I don't know if you've ever
I
told
was-
us your real.
I was joking on that. I did tell you how old I am.
Well, I don't remember.
172.
He's at least older than Snow.
Ugh.
What
Old
kind of
man.
response is that?
It's a natural one.
Okay, says the lady that wants to
Not
be with
one, yeah.
somebody 20 years her age.
I don't know how old Storkham is. Thank you very much.
Well, when you get as old as I am, you can usually tell someone's age when you look at them.
Well, I don't
Right,
think
so
that'll
when we
ever
get
happen.
to Zaylee, maybe we should do some research while we're there or some of us could go out and do a little bit of research on
Yeah.
Damphia vampires and the like, and
Well-
see what sorts of protections we might could get or try to employ when we get there as backups for while we're moving people.
I mean, you could ask
We
me. I've
can
been
get
with
some
them
holy
for
water and
several decades.
Yes, and you've been very forthcoming with this information.
Well, you didn't ask me what kind of things specifically. What are you trying to ask?
How can we help slow them down or stop them while we're trying to funnel people through a teleportation circle that can take, what, 8 people max at a time?
Good question.
So, if we took out the 7, or not the 7, oh my goodness. If we take out
The 4 or 5?
the
Getting old.
scouts in the morning, the group will not be acting until nightfall because spawns can't come out during the day.
All
So then we just need to, if it's 8 people at a time per send off, which a send off takes.
Teleportation circle takes 10 minutes, but if we're using as teleport, one that already... No, don't listen to me. Catherine is mixing up times and teleport spells.
It's
I was
okay. We're
about to
all
say,
having
how
like
did
a
you
mental
even know
collapse
how this works?
Yeah.
You don't even have teleportation abilities.
No. Catherine is going to shut up now.
More than me typing
it-
in each spell one at a time into D&D Beyond.
This teleportation circle takes a minute to cast, but if it's a permanent circle, yeah, it's a little bit different. But the point is that the portal opens for 6 seconds.
Okay, so 6 seconds. So we can get
So-
roughly 8 people every 6 seconds. And we just
Give or take.
rush them
Yeah.
through. If we start
So
early.
yeah, do we have an estimate on do we think there's more than 1,000 people, 10,000 people? What are we looking at here?
I think
Is
Lori
it
is
bigger
probably...
than Gratimanor?
Oh.
You're asking the size of Loria?
Size of
guess
Loria and
Ustrom
Ustrom, the city,
combined.
or the bigger town.
Yeah, Loria being a smaller town would be closer. I think the general guesstimate there is between 2,000 and 4,000, and then a bigger town is between
My
4 and
gosh.
6.
I didn't realize that's how big
Yeah.
these towns are.
Listen, towns get big fast. Your
Yeah.
villages are going to have a few hundred people,
Mm-hmm.
and then your
Yeah.
towns quickly get up in size.
So where are we with the math at that? If it's all that,
If it's
and we can
how
get
many?
8 people every 6 seconds, so 80 people in a given minute.
And Loria is more specifically, it's one of those people who work within the quarry and their families tend to be in that one. So it being smaller, but also full of strong men and boys, that would make sense. So imagine it on the smaller side too. Still between,
But-
1 and 2, but smaller side.
It would also require moving people from
Their
Loria
homes.
to Eustrom.
Yes.
Is there wilderness between? Is it just like a big old highway? Is it what is that distance like?
Let me pull up a map.
Ste'yn,
It's
you live
Asking
there?
Ste'yn,
Let us
but
know.
actually
It's probably
asking
changed
the
quite a
DM.
lot in the decade since I've been over there.
Certainly. There's a main road going back to Eustrom. It's mainly rocky mountainous terrain in that area. Some trees, not a ton of trees. It's mainly going to be cliff sides and such.
What's
But
You
the
could
what's the
start with the
distance?
people.
between them though? Is it
Oh,
like
the
does
actual
it take like an hour to walk from one to the other? Is it like a day to walk from one to the other?
Let me
And you
zoom
could
in on
start
that.
with the people in Ustrom
It always felt
while
like
the
it took
people from
forever and I was
Loria
trained.
are getting
You got
there.
little legs.
And you could
Oh,
get
of
about
course it's not.
4,800 people in an hour. If we're efficient.
If we're very
Assuming
efficient.
everyone stands in a straight line and just
Just
marches
starts
straight
marching.
through, then we
Yes.
This also
have
involves us
100%
convincing
cooperation.
people.
Yes.
I may know some people, if they're still around, who could help us with spreading word and getting information about this around in a covert way.
I think taking out the person in charge is probably the best method.
Taking out? What do you mean?
Well,
The
I don't think he means a
vampire lord.
date, so I presume he
Emmerich.
means killing.
I mean, I don't know this Emmerich person, but let's not rule anything out.
Right, you would make friends with anybody.
Well, not him.
I mean, if we haven't tried that, then we should try that first.
Alright, I thought I had this saved.
Lord
Beau's
of
vampire,
Vampires
okay.
does not seem like he would be
Hmm.
easily swayed.
I mean, Beau doesn't seem like he'd be easily swayed either, but here he is with us, having a good time in the hut.
Unless none of this is accurate.
Having a good time is
Look at him smiling. He's having a great time. Camera cuts to Beau just like
Between Loria and Eustrom would be no more than a few hours.
A few
Like
hours?
maybe
Oh, so maybe
yeah,
they
it'd be like 2-3 hours. If you were walking, you're trucking. Not even like running, you're
still-
just walking.
That's still bringing an entire town multiple hours through rocky wilderness. Not impossible, but might not be our best option. But we can find out more when we get there. There's not really anything else we can do, I think, here. So
I can... No, not from here. I might send another sending or two once we're settled tonight. And just see if some people are still there. They might see more, know more.
Alright. Is there anything
The-
else we're going to do before evening, before we leave?
There was an item I mentioned to Helena about, she didn't have it, but there was something called a round of security that could maybe help make some of this less impossible. Maybe.
what does that do?
I am
Has no heard of this?
reminding myself what it does. I put it in my notes.
Give me an Arcana check. Snow.
Yes.
I thought you were asking Viola for a second. I'm like,
You can too if you want.
no.
No. Very low for That's only a 16.
I thought you were going to say something above 15 or whatever. You have heard of
Well, I rolled a
many.
3.
That's so disgusting. I loved it, and also bleh. You've heard of many a magical item. Potentially, this is all scrambled in your mind. You don't know precisely what it does, but security sounds nice.
Essentially, what it would do is whoever uses it, they can teleport themselves and 199 other people into a demi-plane that they can hide out in for a couple of days. So it could be used
that
for some of the elderly.
Yeah, that would take care of 200 people.
I
Is
am
more than
trying,
nothing.
so
Hey, if there's only 5,000
I
people
said that's more
there,
than nothing.
then
That's good.
we can get them all out in an hour because if we're efficient, because we can get
Also, with max efficiency,
4,800.
double that time or triple that
The
time when you're
biggest-
dealing with this group.
well, the biggest issue is getting them to believe it.
Yes. What if? I mean, are the 4 to 5 them are they have signs of vampirism that we could use to help prove? Because if we're going to dispatch them anyways, you know, we have them. We could use them to be like, hey, look, teeth.
Well, yeah, once we have their cadavers, but then we'd be having to tote them around the entire town.
I mean, proof is
I mean,
proof.
if we want to spread rumors of danger, I could also do that pretty easily.
Spreading some rumors that aren't rumors of danger not related to vampires.
Didn't
Could
you
help
say
butter people up to
that?
take that.
Well, didn't you say something happened a month ago as well that maybe you could start a rumor related to that? Your brother said something about that in his sending.
Yeah, something happened at the quarry.
Well, that's another thing we can find out when we get there then.
Yes.
I do feel like I'm forgetting something.
No,
Legitimately
joy.
It'll come to
forgetting,
you in a few.
not accidentally.
I'm not being sassy.
Might come to you in your sleep. Especially if we were sleeping in a comfy inn in Zaylee.
I would love a bed.
Right,
Yes.
so our next move is heading to Zaylee. Essentially waiting for a little later in the evening, and then
Yeah, I'm gonna have
teleporting.
to take off my armor and disguise myself before that a bit. So
I could
Oh,
just make you invisible.
if it does come up, yeah, I did kind of kill the cat Duke.
I was going to ask you about that.
what? Why?
Well, there was a couple of reasons. Chief among them, he's not a very good Duke. He's very selfish. I just think that Cadence
Doesn't
would
mean
do
you can just
better at
murder
putting some.
someone.
It also helps send a message to anybody that's up to Amos's bounty. If we're willing to kill a Duke to protect you,
Wait.
then they are not going to be nearly as inclined. Some of them. It's not going to deter everyone.
But there was someone else in that room with the Duke. Did you kill
Yeah.
them too?
No, that's I didn't kill
So
them.
now they think I killed the Duke.
It'll be fine. I said something. They know it was my voice. And I don't think that I killed him in a way that should also send a further message that you have a monstrous companion with you that will bite people. So, anybody that's
So
interested
if
in
you get a rumor
Amos's...
started, that I'm a vampire, I will never forgive you.
Well, on the upside, I don't think Amos will want to marry a vampire. Maybe it'll work for you.
That was such a good heart.
Soiling my name.
I wasn't thinking about the fact that I looked like you at the time.
No, you're just worried about your next snack.
Okay, there was a level of it being selfish on my end in regards to I did need actual blood, but that is more of a dietary necessity than I needing a snack.
This is gross.
So what makes you better than these vampires that we're about to fight?
Well, I'm not trying to do anything in mass murder.
No, only one at a time.
Yes, throughout the last person was that dwarf that we collectively killed. Your spider froze him all up. That was the last time I had any human blood. Mostly,
before
I
that?
satisfy my cravings with animals, which they do not. The time before that, I believe,
Well, that's
were
good to know that
those
you're not as bad as you
bandits
could
that
be.
jumped me in the alley, I think, if I'm remembering it all correct.
Ah, when you met Canyon.
The fact that there could be people that you have murdered and you just don't remember is a big red flag.
No, there's people that we have taken out. I don't remember if I drank their blood afterwards.
Again, big
It
red
was
flag.
collectively us taking them out.
I've never killed a person.
Well, you certainly have been in situations where you almost did, if you could actually land a damaging blow.
I have always been careful to never kill anyone because I actually believe that people are important.
Right.
They are important.
It's not right to murder in cold blood. If it's in self-defense in a battle, it's one thing. It's nothing to seek someone afterwards and kill them. And if we're fighting to protect and respect the life of many, which are a mixture of good people and bad people in these cities and these towns that we're dealing with, it'd be good if we carry that respect in all that we do. Otherwise, we're hypocrites.
The Duke was not a good person for Cadence. I don't regret taking him out.
You weren't a good person for him.
You're right,
Does
because
that
I
mean we
killed
should take
him.
you out?
I mean, you just said that you don't kill people, Snow, so I don't think you would be killing me.
No, I wouldn't have to kill you.
Now, the Peace Watch will be saying that we are a group of murderers.
I mean, there were already people that were killed in that room, one by me and one by you.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah, but now this is a person who's been drug into a separate room, tied up, and then killed.
Yes, I didn't tell you to tie him
All
up.
of the deaths were bad.
Well,
Yes.
I planned on leaving him alive. That's why I tied him up. I won't
All of
disagree
you had
with
the
you that he's a
ability
bad
to not
person
kill them.
or.
It works more favorably for us and Cadence in the long run.
I think that's actually just in the short run. Life means more in the long run.
Depends on the life.
You don't get to make that choice.
Well, I kind of did.
Doesn't mean it's a choice you're
And
supposed
you're
to be
no
able
better
to
than the
make.
Vampire Lord.
That's fine if you think that.
The ends having a somewhat favorable outcome doesn't justify the means. If we were going to murder or say it's okay to kill everybody who's done bad or done wrong, then all of our heads should be on the chopping block next.
They very well could be.
If you murder a person again, Beau, you will be the next person I stop. And I don't want that.
That'll be
None of
your
us want
choice.
that.
He won't be alone in stopping you.
Again, that would be your choice.
Yes.
I will point
Choice
out
I'd rather not have to make.
that we just said that he doesn't get to decide who dies. And I feel like the logic of saying that you get to stop him.
There's a difference between stopping and murder. I would not kill him, no matter what he's done.
Okay.
Told the truth when I said I'd never killed a person. And I'm not going to start today.
I pray that you're able to keep your hands clean of that for as long as you live.
That's my choice. And I choose life. And if that means that I have to stop the people who are choosing death, then I will. Have you ever tried or researched or sought out means of not being a Dhampir anymore, of being cured?
No.
Would you be interested in that?
Right now, it gives me an advantage.
At some point.
I have my ideas once I no longer need to do what I set out to do.
What did you set out to do?
There is people. Well, not people. There are things that I need to eliminate, Emmerich being one of them. There have been some added to my list of, now it's 4, but he is one of them.
Who else is on your list?
Well, I mean, this one is tentative, but I am thinking Amos.
So you are planning on murdering someone else?
I already said
Is what
I
you-
was going to kill Amos back when Viola first told us this.
I literally don't remember anything about that day.
That's fine, but
It was like
when
2.5 years ago.
when Viola told us about her little plights, I told her that I would. And then she tried to talk me out of it, saying he's a strong, or he's a well-known nobleman, and blah, blah.
Want to tell us the other two?
I'll tell you one more. That we killed her avatar, but she herself is still out there somewhere. The one that we can't speak about.
We kind of already knew that one. That feels cheaty.
Well, you... Those are the three you get.
I'll find out that fourth one day.
Yes, because you're so persuasive.
Yeah, Beau, you're going to be my best friend one of these days. You don't even understand.
I thought I was your best friend.
You're her
I
best
have-
girlfriend.
Exactly.
Dan, this is how
You know
things work. You have your best girlfriend, you have your best guy friend. Then you
You
have...
are my best friend. And really, truly, I mean this. You are my like only best friend that I've ever had right now.
in this current
Ever right
time.
now.
Ever.
I have never had a best
Ever.
friend
Best
like
friend
you
I've
in the
ever
last
had
year.
Right now, too.
What'd you say?
No,
So you're
I was...
the only best friend I've ever had now, too.
Well, when I say that, I mean like up until this point. It makes sense in my head. It just doesn't always come out how I want it to.
I understand. It is good to have friends.
You know, I thought I
Those
was
degrees of
Ste'yn's
friendship and
best
titles
friend.
are not so important.
Life is much better with friends.
I know, Beau just muttered. I thought I was Ste'yn's best friend.
Don't fight over me now, not again.
Oh my gosh. Girl, please. We do love you. And your big fat head.
I mean, you didn't offer anybody else a sample of your blood. I feel like that makes us best friends.
You offered to let him drink your blood? Oh my gosh! Ew!
It was how he could tell me what I am.
Wait, so he actually did it? You didn't just offer?
Yes, he said I was quite the snack.
She's not wrong.
Gross.
If it helps you, Viola, she used a knife to draw blood. I didn't bite her.
No. I don't care. I don't want to
You
know.
were only a few feet away during the time, actually.
Where was I?
You were talking to Snow.
Well, I don't remember what we were
It was
talking
right after
about,
I
but
said how
apparently-
old I am, so apparently there was a lot about that day you forgot.
Yeah. A lot happens. It's hard to remember, okay?
It's alright, we only have like 1,000 pages of tome that catalog our adventures.
That covers approximately 13 days.
Oh my.
Sorry, we may be up to the 20s by now. I
13
think another week's
days,
gone
3
by.
years. What's the difference? Well, if we have extra time, are you going to try to teach me or not?
Are you still comfortable with it?
Okay, don't like say it all creepy like that, okay? Like I just I'll punch you again.
Fine, but can you also show me some of how you fight with 2 weapons?
Yeah, of course. I'll show you all you want to see about me fighting with 2 weapons.
Okay, but I mean, really, you could just vocally say some things. I could pick it up from that.
No, you said show. I shall show.
Well, I was using metaphorical show in this case.
Well, I am a visual learner and a visual teacher.
Have you ever taught
Prepare to be
someone?
taught. No. But there's a time for everything.
See, I've only taught one other person, if that will help. You're
That's
nothing
better
like
than
them.
me.
They were better than
And
you, so this might be difficult.
Viola punches Beau.
Only at fighting.
Roll the unarmed strike.
You have a better personality, if that helps.
I guess Emperor's New Groove. I'm sure you have a great personality.
For a second, I thought it was a 19, which would have been a crit, but it was a 13. So dirty
Plus your
20.
strike.
So take 4
Does
damage.
20 hit?
Oh, yeah, I guess I don't know. Does it?
What?
Dirty 20
A dirty
hit?
20 to your AC.
I mean,
She
it
slugged
will
you.
unless I cast shield, but I don't think I want to. Well, sure, he'll cast shield just to one up his protege.
Glances off at some unseen force.
Stupid magic.
It's a pretty basic spell. You'd probably
Well, I had
forget
it
to
in that
cast
little pin thing. What?
Yeah.
What did you say?
it. He said you'd probably forget to cast it.
Dang. Does the training begin? Us the beginnings of a training montage
Yeah.
with these two? Fantastic. You do have time is going on, but you do still have some daylight left. Not much. It's evening, but it's still just only after the summer months. Ste'yn and Snow, is there anything in particular you're doing before you guys plan to? Well, we won't go into full planning before going to Zaylee. I know there's a number of things that require some preparation before you show up there, so we won't do that now. Is there anything short term, very short term, that you wanted to do?
Not before going to Zaylee, no.
Okay. Okay. Then, after all of that fantastic conversation, that was a lot more than I was expecting. We'll say you guys will begin your bits of final prep before you make your way out. While Beau and Viola are doing their training, I would have both of you, if you could roll me a perception check.
Oh, Snow and Ste'yn?
Viola and Beau,
Oh, okay.
outside the tiny hut.
Ooh.
Beau got a 17.
I guess- Was someone still like keeping watch while they were out
I
there?
think Ste'yn said
Was
she was
that-
going to.
Ste'yn said she would.
Okay.
Yeah, Ste'yn will
Ste'yn.
keep an eye on the kids.
I got a
You can also
25. We
roll.
don't need Ste'yn.
I mean,
Ste'yn,
technically,
would you have to
a
show
lot
your
of
best friend?
Viola's training is going to require her having her eyes closed. I don't know what kind of perception we're doing here, but she's learning blind fighting, so she
Oh,
would
yeah.
be not looking for the full effect.
She's smelling for enemies.
Disadvantage.
Dang it.
I'm sorry to
Ste'yn, you
pop
can
your
also roll
bubble
perception
on
if you're out there
that.
walking.
Well, that turned into a 9 instead of a 20.
sorry.
Or a 25.
He's only a little
Ste'yn
sorry.
got a 26.
Mom.
So a 26, a 17, and a 9.
26, 17, and 9. Okay. You're getting ready for your final preparations and doing your training, and as the training is going on, no big deal. Just a little set of eyes propped up and looking towards you guys. Seems curious. That's on this little black cat watching as you guys are dancing and training about.
But the eyes are
small little
on the
black
black cat. Like it's the
The
black
cat-
cat
A
itself,
little black
or
cat.
is there? Okay.
It's a little
At first,
black cat.
at first it
A
sounded
set
like
of
there was
eyes, but
somebody
I know
on
how
top
it
of it.
sounded.
Okay.
a little black cat watching as you move about. And that is where we're going to end tonight's
Wait, are we suspicious
session.
of this black cat?
We'll find
It's the
out.
black cat from the Fey realm, right?
I think so, but
Didn't we see a cat there?
Little watching black cats.
I think
Cool. Thanks guys for all this fantastic meaty sessions. This is exciting. I tell you, every time I feel like I don't think I have enough going on in my notes here, and y'all are like, bet. I'm like, cool. Cool. We love it. I will not interrupt unless necessary. So luckily, we're back to our semi-regular schedule of every other week, and I love that for us because it helps me and gives me 2 weeks to prepare instead of just 1. So, no excuses. We're going to have a nice, full, fleshed out session, and I'm going to actually know what Zaylee looks like because you guys, of all the options I had prepared, where you might go back to, where you might circle back to, or whatever, Zaylee wasn't entirely on my list. It wasn't entirely on the list. Don't ask me why. The general concept, yes. Details of the city and where you might wind up, not even once. So this is a great place to stop right before you walk into the Kingdom Center. So, yay. I'm very excited. That's me opening the DM door to tell you folks at home that if you have ever wanted to run a game, honestly, don't worry about it. Go for it. Try it. See what happens. You do not need to be perfect at planning in order to have a fun session. And sometimes your players are just absolutely perfect to bring out the deepest of the tea as if somehow they know you don't have the next city planned. How did you guys know? Did you know? You must have known. Surely you read
I
my
asked
mind.
Tala.
Tala knows a lot.
That was the 4th commune.
That was the 4th time.
She managed to get the 1% she needed for it to work again. Anyway, thank you all. Thank you from all of us here at Tales from the Catacombs. Catch up and recapture your favorite moments by subscribing to the channel. You can also follow us on Twitch, which I highly recommend you do, twitch.tv/catacombsrpg, because this weekend is our 3-year anniversary and we've got stuff happening over there. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And I have to figure out how to get you guys the Discord link so you can join us and not the scam bots, because I have absolutely had enough of scam bots. Although they do leave some really funny conversations, like I said last time. But we do appreciate you guys joining us or journeying with us to bring clean-ish content to the world of tabletop RPGs. And particularly huge thanks to my players whose links are in the description below. Please do take a moment to follow these tremendous people and their exciting endeavors. David, who plays Beau, Catherine, who plays Ste'yn, Kassie, who plays Viola, and Josh, who plays Snow. I don't know if it's not, has it been 8 hours? I don't think it's been 8 hours yet. So really, again, the Viola troupe has got it. Wow, what a serious conversation you guys had while looking like Viola.
Yep.
Oh, boy. I don't know how to. That was a lot. Viola is a much deeper. She's emotionally deep. So there you go. Thank you, Viola, for that fantastic session.
I tried my best.
And I am Brenna, your storyteller for this adventure, and we will see you back here next time. Safe travels until we meet again.